They all love the story till they end it. Yeah. They fake smiling, I'm wild, and they talk when I'm gone, saying my name in a whisper, that's I know I'm strong. You hate the truth, but the truth still wins. I'm exposing your lies, let the circus begin. Yeah. You love to hate me, that's the symptom, not the cure. Fake look contagious, but my soul stay pure. 304, always frontin' like she real online, but in person silent, not a bar, not a line. Kinda think she slick, but he copy my weight. Whole squad of clowns, y'all belong in a cave. Shame me throw shade, but still watch my views. Smiles fade, happy but misery ooze. Don't be too slow, still tryna keep pace. All of y'all mad cause I won't play fake. Yeah. Keep talking, I hit off. I'm the headline, you the rumor mill. I drop facts, y'all just pop them pills. They wanna beat me but can't take the fire. I spit real bars, you just chase desire. Every post you make got me in your head. Rent free living, you're the walking dead. Keep that shade, I convert to light. You bark online, but you quiet on sight. Fake smiling, I'm wild, and they talk when I'm gone, saying my name in a whisper, that's I know I'm strong. You hate the truth, but the truth still wins. I'm exposing May's lies, let the circus begin. Yeah, you love to hate me, that's a symptom, not the cure. Fake look contagious, but my soul stay pure. Yeah. Don't need no crew, I'm my own protection. Truth hit deep like a resurrection. Keep my name in your mouth, that's promotion. While I'm moving like waves, all motion. All motion, yeah. Yeah, you scream loyalty, but your vibe say fraud. Keep your fake praise, I'm tight with God. When I step in, tension rise in the air. They mad, I'm the truth, they just can't compare. So talk your talk, but remember this fact. You love to hate me, but you still coming back. Yeah. Keep smiling fake, I see through it. Yeah.
Hey, everybody. Sorry, buddy. I don't know why when I'm on the countdown it doesn't do my mic. Hey, shout out to Lucy for the gold coin. Shout out to Stephanie for the makeup brush. Colette, I was just sent. Hey, Vicky, I was just sent a clip of Perez Hilton. My phone's about to die. I swear. And somebody stole my charger. Like, what the is going on? All right, my bad, y'all. Shout out to Stephanie for the makeup brush. How's everybody doing? Hey, Lumpy. Hey, China. Hey, everybody. Watching Tubi movies. Okay, Miss Mooney or Miss Money. Shout out to Moon and Stars for the sparkles. Shout out to Donna for the silver star. Yes, I'm back. Shout out to Kathy for the sparkles. Sorry, guys, I had family stuff. I think I had told you guys that I had family stuff going on. Plus, today is my niece's birthday, so just been hanging out with fam, working. Shout out to Wanda for the silver star. Did not mean to leave you guys hanging. Shout out to Jim Lover for the floating heart. Yes, but the thing Perez Hilton did, I don't know what's going on. Like, I can't believe TikTok even allowed that to go on. I would show you guys, but it is too graphic. Basically, he was covered in BLOOD, his own BLOOD, the red stuff, and had was poking himself while on TikTok live. Shout out to Millie for the floating heart. It was quite disturbing. Shout out to Susan for the Sunday. I haven't put the link on there yet. My damn phone's dying. Okay. But that video was, yeah, that's bad. Again, I can't believe it even was allowed. It was bad. That's crazy. I mean, he's covered from head to toe. Yeah, Miss, like what Miss K said, just swinging. Yeah, and you could see the marks. I mean, he clearly was. A lot of people thought it was fake, which maybe it started out as fake, but you could see the slashes. Perez Hilton, um, he's who started covering. Who he was like one of the first bloggers ever. When he covered like Paris Hilton and Nikki when they did their little show back in like I want to say like was that like the early 2000s, like 2009, 10, something like that. Shout out to Freddie for the gold coin. He was literally like one of the first bloggers ever. Shout out to Melissa for that super chat. Thank you so much, Melissa. Well, I was gonna give away I was gonna give away 5 of the free memberships, but now I don't have my phone, so I can't. Damn it. I'll get a charger here in a second. When I get this video started, I'll go get one. Someone mentioned a page of his. Dawn, he's clearly having a mental health breakdown. A page of his got taken away and it set him off. Well, he's just going to get another page taken by doing that. He's very unwell. Well, I think Perez Hilton's always kind of struggled. If you don't know who Perez Hilton is, let me show you a picture. I'm not going to show you the picture, but I'm going to show you who he is. But yeah, he is who, and if you look back on some of the reporting that he did and others did back then, like about women and about the way they talked about Paris Hilton and Nikki and all of them, it would not fly today. After the Me Too movement, it would not fly. Like Paris Hilton, her ex tape gets let out. People are like judging her and downing her and shit when she didn't even put it out. Like there's just so much that would not happen these days. I sent you the security footage from the dirt fight. Oh God, Amy. Okay. They had said he was no, he got a page taken, D. They said that he got a page taken. I don't know what happened. They said that he got a page taken from him, and they've been banning his pages. Hey, Rosa, but it's bad. So he did a TikTok live. He got a page taken, which set him off allegedly, and he got on TikTok live and was covered in red stuff of his own, BLOOD. He was reading from the Bible right before, and then he took a kitchen thing and started poking himself all over. Like you could see it all over his shoulders, his arms, and he was covered. So it's like I said, I would show it, but I can't. They'll take my video. So as much as they report my shit, that would help them. So I didn't even know he had kids. I just know that he was very nasty, along with other people back then, towards the women, like body shaming, little girl, like skinny girls. Like it's just crazy. Looking back on it, yes, they said that he is barricaded, allegedly barricaded in his home, and has told them he's basically wanting the police to take him out. So I'm sure many people called in wellness checks on him and things like that after seeing that. Thank you, MW. I'm sure they called in wellness checks on him. I didn't know he had 3 young kids. Maybe that's because if they're young, then he wouldn't have had them back then. Oh, he was terrible, T baby, like the worst. Like they think I'm bad. Yeah, no. Negative. Like Perez Hilton was the worst. Shout out to Stacy, or hey Stacy. I don't know why I said shout out. Hey Stacy. He's also been in and out of the hospital. He's had some issues. He has been in and out of the hospital, but he's obviously having some type of, the kids and his mom are in the house. Well, apparently they've called a wellness check. He barricaded himself, and then that's the last I've heard. Yeah. Yes, Perez Hilton, Sheena. We have nothing on Perez. What do you mean you have not? We have not. Oh yeah, I know what you mean now. I was like, wait, what? He said he was moving with his family and mom. Well, they said the mom and the kids are there. Yes, he had sepsis. That's what it was. I read about that. It was a live, Teresa, so it's not on there. But I'm sure if you search it on TikTok, just search Perez Hilton, it'll probably pop up. Him and his mom are very close. But yeah, it was a live on TikTok, and they don't save lives on TikTok. So Perez Hilton, Donna, he was like among the first bloggers. He's on the screen. He was like one of the first bloggers. He started doing like celebrity gossip and things like that early on. This is him, right? This is another picture of him back in the day. But yeah, this is Perez Hilton. Born in Miami, Florida to Cuban parents. He was raised in Little Havana and Westchester, Florida. But yeah, he was just, like I said, he was a blogger before it was a thing. So he just announced he was moving from Las Vegas 7 days ago. He said God told him to leave Vegas. So maybe here's a picture right here. American blogger Perez Hilton You can read that. You hear it? No word on current condition. So that's a picture I could show if that shows you anything. That's what he looked like right there. So if you just Google that, you'll see it. You watched a reel? Oh, I didn't see him talking about Ariana Grande. But yeah, I can't either, Happy. That's what I'm saying. I saw it on Facebook. Somebody sent me a reel from Facebook. Yes, he did. Just Treva. Yeah. He was being called out by some creators that have no right. They ain't any better. His TikTok accounts were suspended, but there's a lot of T pages and creators. Yeah. He got sick and found God, and now this. The demons want to keep him. I don't know. Yeah, Christine, the whole thing completely in his birthday suit. Complete birthday suit. He's taking the pokers, what I'm going to call it, all on his stomach and shoulders and legs and it's a big like kitchen like butcher poker. No, no, I don't know, Evo. He said that he's currently barricaded and says that he wants the police to do it. But like this says 39 minutes ago, there hasn't been one. Madams, I feel like that was probably, you know how it is. That's just like the last thing. He's a blogger, Latasha. He's a celebrity gossip person. He tried to on live. Yeah, I mean, he was definitely doing what you do if you're trying to take yourself out. But right, Sheena, I think he found something he thinks maybe he found something he thought was God and it isn't. I mean, I don't know. He's going through a spiritual warfare, in my opinion. He was, yes, you could hear it cutting. Yeah. What Miss K said. You're welcome, Latasha. They changed his meds. Well, there you go. You never heard of him, Donna? Yeah, he was like I said, he was a blogger before it was a thing. Like he started doing celebrity gossip on Paris Hilton and Nikki when they had that show back in the day. And her ex tape came out and stuff. That's who he really started, like Christina Aguilera, Britney Spears, Paris Hilton. I can't remember Nikki's last name. You guys know who I'm talking about if you were around, watched all that stuff go down. They said he had 3, Kelsey. Wanda, now people are sharing it on Facebook. I can't believe that Facebook's not taking it down. That's what I think's crazy. Yes, he was TMZ before TMZ existed. Right. He could be having a reaction to the meds. 100%. That's what people don't realize. A lot of the meds that they put people on because of mental health issues create more mental health issues. You were on his site back in the day, early 2000s blogger. Yeah. That's what people don't realize. Like sometimes the meds they give you to try to make you better can cause more side effects. Nicole Richie, thank you. Look at the trial that's going right now, the Clancy trial. She was put on what, 11, 14 meds, something like that between September and January. And now she took her kids out and tried to take herself out, and all she did was go in for anxiety. Hey, Victoria. So, but that's just a picture of his face. But what you see on him is not his tan. That is his, you know what? Oh, it definitely creates more side effects for most people. Just like I said with the Clancy trial, she went in for anxiety and ended up having thoughts of hurting herself or kids, and then eventually did it. Yeah, making them, oh, for sure, desensitized. I think a lot of people are, not even just the younger generation, but a lot of people are getting desensitized to all kinds of things. All right, Facebook, if you're over on Facebook, come on over. We're going to get started. But yeah, like I said, if you want to see it or some of it, Facebook definitely has it on there. Now, again, I don't know how Facebook agrees to have that on there, but I get demonetized. But hey, Vanessa, I seen it on Facebook in a group page, and I follow him, but missed the live. I thought he was spiraling for a bit now. Yeah, it looked like I think he's always had issues. How doctors can go do things they do and change meds without follow up. They cut people off their meds with no help, then wonder why people go crazy. It's so unfair. Yeah, CJ. Hey, been a silent watcher for a bit now. Hey, Cherry. I hate that this is the shit our kids will see. Yeah, you only have to be 13 to be on TikTok. Oh, they said it's on X now. It'll be everywhere. Yeah, social media is definitely, that is not, of course, like it's with everything. We get something new that can really do good in people's lives, and us as humans turn it into something it was never intended to be. Um, and that's what we've done with social media. Well, he not just social media, PW. You got to understand, like he's been doing this for longer than anybody. So him like talking about other people, that's always been his job. Yeah. I hope he makes it through this breakdown. Yeah, it's on Facebook. Medicine does help with so much, but just like I watched a documentary about this older couple, really about this older man, and he was testing out like early on he was making like MDMA, which is X. He was making it. He was like a chemist and he's making it. And him and his wife published a book on how you could use like different things to make these medicines, and they called it fiction. Well, of course, the US government raided them shortly after. Um, and they make all these things illegal, but he was making it, and the reason he was experimenting with it is because MDMA and psychedelics and things like that have been known and still known to really treat PTSD, to treat depression, things like that. Government, in my opinion, they don't want us to know that. They want to still be able to send us on, our doctor and give us med after med after med. Um, they're the only ones that can be the rug dealers. God forbid somebody makes something that helps them out of something they find in nature. They got to make it illegal. But one expert on, she was actually a in the war on terrorism for years, for like 20 years. She would even, I think, worked during 9/11 and stuff. She was on the war on terrorism, and she was doing this documentary on the war on rugs. She basically says, in her theory and all her research that she's done, making it illegal does the opposite of what we think it should do. Like it only turns people to go to the black market, to get in seedier deals, to do things. Like if we would just make everything legal, things would be a lot different. And of course, I'm not obviously describing it like she did. She did a much better job, but it made sense what she said. You know, we're doing the opposite. Just like if you guys didn't know, they just um, banned 70H, which because so many people were 70H is an extract from kratom, and it's the part of kratom that makes you euphoric and stuff. So they literally get that one part, the 70H, and they've made it into a pill. Well, they were giving it out at smoke shops and gas stations, like, hey, you want a free sample? So many people are now addicted to it. The government stepped in and banned 70H on July 31st, so you can no longer get it. Where do you think those people that were buying 70H legally, where do you think those people are now going to go now that they banned it? They're going to turn and go to the streets, and they're going to be getting the F letter. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, it's just crazy. And then there is an experimental they banned it, but there was this experimental drug that had never been tested allegedly in humans, only on mice and rats, and it was called SR17. It is supposed to make opioid withdrawal nothing. Like it gets people through the withdrawal. What do you think they did? They banned 70H and SR17 July 31st. Now, you would think if SR17, which again, it was never tested in humans, but there have been thousands of humans that have taken it, got it off of the internet and taken it, and they said that they were on opioids for 20 years and got off of it. They want to put people that are on opioids into management medication like Suboxone or methadone. Because Suboxone and methadone have such a longer half-life, then people get addicted to the methadone and Suboxone and they're on it for 20 years. There have been people that have gotten off of methadone and Suboxone through this SR17. What did they do? They banned the damn SR17. I guarantee you they banned it because what happens if everybody knew there was a way that they could get off the opioids without withdrawing? Would they be paying for detox centers and rehabs? Would they be going and paying the government to be on Suboxone and methadone? No. So of course they're going to ban that shit. Anyway, that's my soapbox. Also, I was watching. I need to put a video together. I was watching Dre McCrae. Anybody who watched the whole Dre McCrae stuff go down? Dre McCrae was on TikTok the other night talking about her and her husband, and somebody asked her, "Do you still take kratom?" And she was like, "Yes." And of course, she told a bunch of lies. So I'm going to pull some clips and make a video because she totally contradicted herself the other night. I hadn't seen her talk about like the Vaughn stuff forever. Shout out to Mostly for the Silver Star. Hey, Slick P. So definitely will be a video coming soon from that. But yeah, that's just my little. I just can't believe they banned him at the same time. Hey, Val. Yeah, it's random. I can't pick. That's why I mostly stick to. Shout out to Mostly became a member. We got one more on the green team. Well, welcome, Mostly. That's why I mostly stick to YouTube. I don't even have TikTok or Twitter, and barely get on Facebook. I'm never on Facebook. My mom is in the unless it's to post. My mom is in the hospital recovering from. Oh no. Oh no. Well, now a lot of people, Virgo, think there's two ways of thinking of that. Either some people think, oh, they see your dad because she's close to passing and like, they're greeting her from the other side. But then there's the other side. You can get hospital delirium from being in the hospital. Not only that, the meds that she's on could have caused hallucinations. But I prayers for her to get better. Microdosing is wonderful, but the government doesn't want it to be used. Exactly. Is it true? Is he gone? Is who gone? It's still on Facebook and yeah, it's still on Facebook. Shout out to Mostly for the Silver Star. Are they saying he's gone? Wow. That's that's good, Kelsey. A lot of mushrooms, a lot of psychedelics like mushrooms and ashwagandha and all that stuff. It's treated people with severe PTSD. I saw a short video of it and it's horrible. I can't believe TikTok still has that video up on others' TikTok pages. I could not watch it. The sounds were bad. The sounds were bad, feisty. Not even just the look of it, it was the sound. Like if you watch that video without any picture, it's oh. What? I didn't see that. Hey, I thought he said he was doing it for his kids. Kratom is wild. My ex got addicted and started having seizures. Yes, Lindsay. It's Lindsay. See, that's exactly. Here's the thing. So Vaughn started having seizures after because they were taking kratom, and people would tell her like he had never had seizures before. He just started, and people would tell her wean him off the kratom, and you could tell if the seizures are caused by the kratom. Kratom doesn't cause seizures. And then she would go in Mexico and smuggle Xanax back in. Well, then when they didn't have any more Xanax, then he was withdrawn from the Xanax. But on that live the other night, people were saying you wouldn't give him his seizure meds and you had him on kratom and all that. And she's like, that's not true. What? You definitely said you didn't want him on seizure meds. But she would be on live and he would literally be seizing in the background, like moaning and shit. And she would just sit there on live. It was crazy. Paying doctors to take people off medication they prescribed. It's like our healthcare is a joke. Mhm. He has hostages. Well, Miss K, they're saying that his mom and kids are in the house. Oh my God, let me see. I was offered kratom. I was scared. Yeah. Yeah. Kratom can be addicting. It can give you withdrawals. It hits the same receptors as an opioid. So all these people saying kratom's natural. Nobody withdraws off of kratom. That's not true. Um, and I know it's a natural leaf, but it hits that same receptor, that ding 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 opioid. Then it's a little bit different, but it does hit those same things. Exactly, madams. Exactly. Oh wow, you do checkers? I've never watched anybody on there that's addicted to it. Yes, Barbara. Crazy withdrawal from 7OH. Yep. There's no credible reports that Perez is gone. Yeah, Wanda. I feel so bad for Perez right now. Oh, yes, Wanda. It was the other night. I have clips from it. I just have to put them with the other ones. Yes, she is on Kratom, T Sizzle, and she had him on Kratom as well before he passed. And he started getting seizures, and then she wouldn't. Well, I won't say she wouldn't let him, but their family doesn't believe in a lot of like Western medicine, so he didn't take his seizure meds, and it was crazy. Yeah, it is horrid, real queen. I just can't show it, or I would show it, but it would disturb some people. Yeah, Kelsey. Yeah, it happens. Yeah, madams, it's rough. Hey, Marisol, but a lot of people are nosy and I mean, want to see. I didn't watch much of it. I literally just clicked it, watched a few seconds. I got enough. She was giving Vaughn so many different herbs. I'll never forget when he drank the foot soak. Yes, Val. When she said the other night that people were lying in her comments, I was like, girl, I'm about to make some videos. And I don't care how nobody feels about it. She was saying, because if you remember, there was a video where her son, she says, yeah, I give him special K and they drink it. There was a video where he didn't want to drink it and he was bouncing off the walls and she was telling him to drink it. The other night, she said, "Yeah, they just lie." She said, "It was ginger." She said, "I don't know why people didn't recognize the bag." She was like, "It was ginger he was taking, not Special K." Bitch, what? That's a flat out lie. I don't know what video she was referencing that people are talking about, but she literally talked on live that she gives her kids Special K drink. But see, she lied to CPS. When CPS got involved, she lied and said she never gave him kratom. She definitely was giving her kids kratom, guava, all kinds of shit. He said he was a failure. Connie, the police reported he is alone in the house. Well, I was wondering about that, Colette, because it says that he was moving from Vegas to be with his mom. So I was thinking the kids would have been with his mom already. Yeah, Wanda, well, he would withdraw from that too. I remember one time he was on the couch, she was withdrawing because she smuggled the Xanax from Mexico and she hadn't been able to take a trip to Mexico. So he was out of the Xanax. Anybody who's taken Xanax knows Xanax withdrawal will kill you. Like, no wonder he was so upset and so like out of his head. Exactly, madams, exactly. Shout out to Cat's Crazy Side. Member for 11 months, clean of nicotine. Yay for me after 50 years of smoking cigarettes. That is an accomplishment. Congratulations, Cats. That's amazing. They say within like 1 to 3 minutes, your lungs already start healing. So that is amazing. She wouldn't let him because half the time he looked like he didn't even want to take the shit. Oh yeah, the kratom and stuff. I remember I have a video I posted. It went viral, like 2 million, 3 million views, where they're in the kitchen and you can tell she's HIGH off her, and they had already taken some, and he was like, "No, I'm good." And she's like, "No, no, take some. Come on, take some." Eventually, he took it. But yeah, when he drank that foot soak, I said, "Damn." Yeah, she would shovel those big spoons. Yes, purple. Yep. They had that where they dressed up as an old man and an old woman, Earl and Pearl. Shout out to FBI member for 12 months. Just using this to send prayers to everyone and anyone that needs it. Love you guys. How sweet. I can't wait. I got to put that. I had forgot about that video until we started talking about it. Carrie, that part. Read Carrie's comment. Yeah, Bobby, I see that. I haven't even got through my spiel yet. Joe Rogan was at the White House while Trump was signing an executive order directing the FDA to fast track research and review on psychedelics to be prescribed. Well, I'd be shocked if they do, Amy, because if they let psychedelics be prescribed, in my opinion, most of the big pharma would be out of business. So I don't know. Well, Zona, his mom will just get them. Oh yeah, real queen. Not, I don't think it was last night. I think it was the night before, and she definitely looked drunk. But that's the kratom, in my opinion. We're talking about two different people, Lumby. We're talking about Perez Hilton and Dre McCray. I don't know how old. They said little kids. So is that why her son's eyes look all white? No, he has vitiligo on his eyelids. Teresa. A lot of people think he's putting eyeshadow on, but he has a skin condition. her son, Dre McCray's son. Miami-Dade police said he was alone in the house and decided to disengage and monitor since other lives are not at risk. Okay. Yeah, Las Hasha, Mexico, you can buy pretty much anything too. I've seen a lot of that went on. I was a paid supporter. I used to like her. I really did. I thought she was like the greatest. Same, Val. Same. Oh, and then she said too, she said, nobody had ever made any videos about me until the stuff with Vaughn happened. Not true. I started making videos when they were doing all the kratom and giving it to the kids. And so I was making videos before this stuff happened with Vaughn. But when that shit happened, hell yeah, everybody started making videos. I was already concerned with some of the shit she was doing. He took himself out, Nosy, allegedly. He tried to hang, and he ended up living, I think, a year afterwards. He lived a year in the hospital, different hospitals and stuff. And then he was able to come home for 4 days to their house before he passed. Shout out to Shelly for the 100. Virgo, a lot of people feel that way. Makes zero sense to me. Now, I don't know what's he took himself out, Sweet Pea. Yeah. She drinks Costco vodka by the gallon. Oh yeah. Well, the mix then. Maybe it's the mix between that. I knew she always used to have some kind of alcohol in her drink, Val. But I think she was addicted to pain medication. And because before she found kratom, she would come on and talk about going to Mexico and do this and do that. And I think she was addicted to pain meds. And then she found kratom, and kratom took that spot of her pain meds. But I definitely think she was addicted to opioids. And she's addicted to the kratom too. She just doesn't realize it. Bella now takes the case since she's of age. Like, be your kids all have been taking that. Yeah, she said that her son didn't take it, which is bullshit because I have the video. I just have to find them. I did too, Real Queen. That's when she first started when he was still working for the military in Cali. All right. Okay, I'm down to the bottom finally. She claims it's for making and mixing it with herbs. Yeah, kratom is like a natural plant, Real Queen. But she claims the vodka is, or the what? The kratom is a natural plant. That's why a lot of people they they think that, oh, it's natural. It's not, it's not going to harm me, but that's not true. All right, Facebook. If you're on Facebook, come on over. We have chit chat of 30 minutes. Come on over and yes. Oh, Amy, that's another thing they ask. They ask her if she would change anything about how she acted because she was like doing her OOTDs while he was in a coma beside of her and all that. She was rubbing her spit on him, and she was like, "No, I wouldn't change anything." She was like, "I look cute." I'm like, "Oh Lord." Sweet pea, he took himself out. He hung. How about that? He hung out with himself, if you get what I'm saying. The vodka, she mixes it and soaks it in it, and I can't think of the name. Right, Tiffany? Coca leaf is natural. How about that? Right, madams. Yeah, she has fibromyalgia. That's why she said she started like the Dr. CB diet, and she eats mangoes pretty much for every meal. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, Wanda, that's what's crazy. She said she didn't regret any of it. That's why at one hospital, that's why she had to move him because they wanted to ban her from being in there. Yeah, the tincture. So tincture they make out of the kratom, which makes it stronger. One guy sells just the tinctures. He was like all over a couple years back. Ginger and vodka, I think she said, and drinks it. Ugh. Yeah, she's making her own tinctures and stuff. Mm-mm. All right, guys, come from Facebook into live chat at your own risk. If you see someone or something you don't like, block their ass. Keep your peace. Unless you want to tussle, tussle. But I'm not the referee. I'm not the babysitter. We're all adults here. If you get so tussle if you want, block if you want. It's up to you. You got the power. But I'm not your babysitter. I'm not in between it. My name is Bennett. I ain't in it. So yeah, but if you get aggravating, annoying, whatever, I may mute you. It only lasts 5 minutes. You can come back and try again. Yeah, I know, Pug. Why you're drinking it by the gallon. Happy Tuesday 20. No, Colette. No, totally different. Oh, so is opium. I thought you were asking. Yes, so is opium. Yep, it's natural. Oh, Val, she said last night, I heard she was dating someone, right, Val? She said well, 2 nights ago when I recorded it, she said she has a man waiting for her in, because she's Jehovah Witness. I don't know what they call it, but she basically said she has a man waiting for her. Why would she date anybody when she's got him waiting on her? So I thought that was interesting, Val. Um, uh, C. Jones, I would go just because Xanax withdrawal is one of the worst. Next to alcohol, one of the worst withdrawals, and it can cause you to have seizures and different. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just saying I would definitely, if you're having discomfort or symptoms, I would definitely let them know because that Xanax is something that you should never quit cold turkey. It should always be a taper. I don't see Blicky. Yeah, T Little, we were just talking about it. We were just talking about it before you got here. Lori Daybell. Mm-hmm. Yep. Seizures is a real risk. It is. But yeah, I would definitely, because like I said, Xanax is one of those things I've talked about it. People who have followed me for a long time know Xanax and alcohol are the two things. There's a lot of meds out there too that you should taper off. Yeah, someone should see Jones. They should. Well, they know it. That's the bad part. Somebody came in here the other day and said that their doctor retired and just cut them off. They're supposed to like give you a cut, like at least like 3 months, or give you a plan till you can find another doctor. Like they know, C. Jones, that Xanax is a taper off medication. They know that. That's the shitty part is that they know and they're still doing what they do. Yeah, I don't see Blakey. All right, Facebook, I'm going to say goodbye to you. If you're watching this on the replay, hashtag replay, shout out to my replay crew, and let me know we missed each other. Also, hype the video up. You can hype up any of the lives on replay. All right, Facebook. Oh, that was you. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Linda, it is. It's a terrible. I'm just glad his kids weren't in the house, and I don't have any news on Mecca B. The last time, I don't think she's in here, madams. The last time, the last update I got on Mecca is that she was still unresponsive. So I'm hoping that her body is just needing a little time to heal, and that she will, like I said, I'm already claimed it. She'll be in here. Okay, Amy, and my phone's dead at the moment, so once we get the video starting, I'll go grab a charger, but I don't have a charger as of right now. So, yeah, we're a little, let me see something. Hold on. I can't see the screen right now, guys, but I'm looking to see if I got a charger over here. Because the only one that I can think of is upstairs. Or not, or doesn't fit my phone. One or the other. Hold up. Let's see, is this... No. 1 second, guys. My damn. Hell. Got all these cords, but I think none of them are like for my phone. What the hell? And I swear it seems like every time I have one and my kids come to visit, they take my shit. Okay, I think I got one, but watch me not have a damn box. Ain't that a bitch? Not only did they take the charger, they took the box too. Like, damn, y'all can't even leave the box? Let me see if this fits. Okay, that fits, but... All right, let's see if this works. All right, I think we're charging. I didn't run out. My doctor retired, and the new doctor. What? The new doctor wouldn't refill it? You hear my junk drawer? Yes, that was my junk drawer. Yeah, I think Jaybird's doing good. She's been in here since then. She's studying. She's studying, so she's usually just listening. It does. Not a. It's a HDMI thing. This is a H. I think it's a HDMI thing. I don't think it's a USB. I don't know the damn difference. Uh, yes, my charger's like what? Yes, I got to charge. I plugged it into my computer. That's what I did. Usually I don't have any space to plug them in, but I actually have one today, so we're good to go. All right. All right, guys, we're going to get into it. I haven't even watched anything, which I try not to because I'll watch clips or if somebody sends me something, but I try not to watch the whole thing because why would I watch it again? I got to watch it with you guys. So I haven't seen anything. Yeah, no box. That's what kills me. No damn box. And they, like I said, they take the box too. Like, damn, you ain't got a box at your house. Like, shit. Yes, Latasha, it drives me crazy. Mushroom bars are sold at the dispensary. Yeah, but they're probably not worth a shit. What really, if anybody is curious about mushrooms, get on TikTok Shop, and that guy that wears the big mushroom hat, he gets on there and he sells. Well, a lot of companies do it, but it's legal. This is weird, but it's legal for them to sell you the spores to make the mushrooms. It's just not legal for them to sell you the mushrooms. So what they do is they give you like a grow kit with your spores in a like syringe or whatever, and then they give you the kit and then you grow your mushrooms at home. Shit's crazy that they do that. I seen that guy on live. I was like, wait, what? Now you know what to get them for a stock. That's the bad part. It wouldn't matter if I got 10. Come over, they got to steal my shit. It's fine. I'll take it. Um, Yeah, Jaybird comes in every now and then, but she is studying. She's in school, so she'll come in every now and then and be like, "Hey, I have this long left," or whatever. But yeah, she's in school. She's usually watching the replay. Charging bricks from the Dollar Tree. I need to. I have one that's got like 4 or 5 chargers on it, and you can plug them all in. It's pretty good. Spores are illegal there. Yeah, they're not here. I grow lion's mane and oysters. They weren't very good. Yeah, you grew them? Are those the psychedelic kind? I'd be like, see, I have no green thumb. My ass would probably get it and then they die. Even though they say it's like foolproof that everybody's supposed to be able to do them. But High Times sell them? I don't think I'd trust High Times. Going through my garage? I've never been pent a day in my life, but didn't she say her dad sold her? She definitely did, Patchouli. She did. All right, we're gonna get into it. Somebody did text me and say, oh my God. Moving date for old wife divorcing her husband ends with her being and dragged towards something. What the? See, that's like I'm telling you, the worst time to leave is when the most dangerous time is when you leave. It's awful. All right, let me get this video up. I did see somebody text me and said that I guess Mackenzie had reached out to her and wanted to, reconcile that she missed her and I guess, wants to get up there on her lives and stuff like that. And which I don't know why. I thought May would have mentioned it because she was coming back. But the person on the text told me that because I was like, oh, whenever they told me, they was like, oh, they said Mackenzie reached out to Maybay and wants to be friends again. And I was like, oh shit, Mackenzie's going to be back on the lives. And they texted me back and was like, no, she mentioned it, but she said she doesn't want her in her life. Why would she even mention it? They're way more expensive and it's a prolonged process. Right, Evo? Yeah, they sell them for, I think it's like $75 for a damn thing. And they said it'll make like a pound or something. Or no, maybe not a pound. Like 3 or 4 ounces. I'm like, damn. But yeah, so no, Queen Op has not posted anything unless she did today. I haven't really looked today, but Queen Op was been silent over the weekend. She hasn't posted on TikTok. She's not posted on Instagram. Nothing. She was, Kelly. She's probably talking trash today on TikTok because maybe told her to keep it. She was mouth breathing and being loud. She was tearing her ass up today on her live. Oh, shit. Crystal, I don't know. You have to do your own research on that. It depends. It depends on what kind it is. And like, I don't know. I'm not well versed in all that. So, but if you do yourself some research, they have different kinds too, I think. Right, Janet? She said something like she was a snake and blah, blah, blah. I haven't heard anything from Queen Up. You guys know I post everything I see. Um, I post everything I see, or at least I started to, before she went MIA again. I would hope she's not back with Danny, but after that whole thing went down with the Dollar General, I can see Danny using that to get her to come back, which Queen Op wanted to come back. Queen Op wanted out of the shelter anyway. Because Queen Op, let's be honest, shout out to Mary for the 100. Queen Op doesn't, she can say all day long, oh, I can't get comfortable and this and that. I'm sorry, I'd be way more comfortable in a shelter at a bed than somewhere with bugs and mice and shit and pee all over the floors and it smells like ammonia. And I would be much more comfortable. But she doesn't like the fact that she can't leave Summer laying in bed and go outside or go here or do that. She doesn't like the routine. She doesn't like getting up early. She doesn't like the food. Like Queen Op was just miserable. She kept trying to act like Summer was miserable. Summer was better there than anywhere. So I can definitely see her wanting to go to Danny's. Yes, Mackenzie is McNugget. Ketamine nasal spray. Only thing about ketamine is you can get addicted to the ketamine too. Ketamine has withdrawals as well. All right, let's see. Let's go here first. A lot of somebody said she was living in the garage. Oh, shout out to Checkers for the sun balloon. I was gonna say sunshine, sun balloon. There's been a lot going on with Liv. Oh, I know, madams. All of her potential baby daddies are getting exposed. Yes, madams. I've been keeping up a little bit with that. I still can't believe, like I said, I knew if she went past her due date, I knew there was a reason. I think she told everybody her due date was July 13th. We're talking about Liv, guys, the girl that I covered with the getting ready to have her sixth kid. Um, but I think that she told everybody July 13th because she knew that they would be able to do the math and see who her baby daddy was. And so, exactly, Latasha. And so that's why she said her due date was July 13th. The fact that some of the people still believe that her due date was July 13th and she's so far past due is insane to me. There is no way that that lady is over 2 weeks past due. Like, it ain't. But there are some of the people in her chat are like, oh, drink castor oil, like you're 2 weeks overdue. And she ain't 2 weeks overdue. She lied to y'all about her due dates. Yeah, Pug, she did. She did accuse her. She did call her that. I just wanted to pop in. I'll watch the replay. All right, Lady Night, thank you. I suffer from bad pain 24/7. Yeah, well, a lot of people, maybe it's a good thing that you don't, but there are people that do withdraw from ketamine. Maybe it's the amount that you use, and maybe you don't use it every day or something, but it definitely can. But yeah, she definitely did. She said I said her name a bunch of times and it sounded no, that's not it. Some people think that she keeps going to the ER trying to get induced and they are speculating that she's lying to the hospital that she was fleeing a DV situation. Oh, I wouldn't doubt it. And she's probably telling them like, "Oh, I'm past due. I was due the hospital probably like, "Yeah, we don't care. Like you don't look overdue. The baby's not in stress." She probably has no prenatal care that she can even give them. It's sad. Shout out to Lakita for the 100. All right, let's see what's going on.
Who the fuck did it?
Lord.
Yes, garage life living, period.
You're in Michigan?
Anywho, what's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Got that perp fired up. What's up, y'all? How y'all feeling? How y'all dealing today? How is my girl? Where my girls at? From the front to back, well, is you feeling that? Put one hand up. Can you repeat that? What's up, Naya? You don't never smell me, baby. You can never. Let's just knock that out. That's not real at all. Okay? All right. Smell me. If it smell like anything, it smell like goodness, baby. A baby. I don't do funk. I take too many showers for that. I got people that can vouch for it, baby. Mm-hmm. I don't care what no hater had to say, baby. Reality is, maybe it smell good.
Oh, Lord.
Smell like alcohol. Yeah.
Lord, not she smells like alcohol.
Smell like a bad attitude.
Lord.
Can you have a section to know how to...
Listen to this shit. Even her supporters don't want to go.
Is it any grown women in the comment section to know how to come up and have a grown-ass conversation? Even if you don't like me. Like,
girl, what do you mean if you don't like? Now she's still trying to get people up there that don't like her now? Is this her strategy again? She literally has to smell like hairspray and alcohol. That's what they said, madams. They said, where was that comment? Something about smell like alcohol, got to be, and bad decisions. So basically the same thing you said, except they added in bad decisions. She has to smell that way. I mean, you can put perfume on it, but she has to smell. You have to be able to smell that. Shout out to Sun Beach for the corgi. Oh, look at the little cute corgi. She wakes up, doesn't shower, and does her makeup and hair. Yeah, and she uses the alcohol. I don't think maybe is escorting at all. I think she's working at a club, not dancing, but some kind of position. I don't know. That one girl that been coming up on May's panel, and she was annoying. Ona, I don't know. You talking about Dom, diabetes on a dime? She was up there yesterday. FBI. Well, girl, you don't even believe that. May sweating. Oh, according to the poll of past lovers. Oh, yep, Kelly. That's what they said. But the fact that she's saying, even if you don't like me, come up here. She just wasn't up there today, Lumbee. She was up there last night. It does me too, fur baby. When I'm not watching, like when I'm not paying attention, it drives me nuts. She said her arms never got small, but they definitely got smaller than this. Some people send me like clips and stuff like that. I try not to pre-listen. I do sometimes big dog. My bad. I do sometimes like I'll listen to little parts, but I never watch the whole thing. Because I have to watch it here, you know? But a lot of people will message me and tell me like what's being said and things like that.
can you have a grown conversation? Like, or do you got to be on some weird ass, dumb ass shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, you cannot like me all day, but having a civilized conversation is a must. Some of y'all don't know how to do that. Miss you mucho, granny. Pure. I don't need nothing. I can have a grown ass conversation with anybody. I'm just not gonna let no bitch talk to me any kind of way, because bitch, who are you? The fuck? Yeah, there's nothing you can do about it to change it, honey. I ain't all depressed and down and out and life is horrible. No, bitch. Hey, no. Life is good.
Yes, we did. We just talked about what happened to Perez Hilton. Some people are reporting that Perez Hilton is no longer with us, but again, I've not seen that from any major outlets. Shout out to Patricia for the floating heart. I mean, it could be true, but again, I haven't seen it by any news station or anything.
Life is great, baby. Life is good.
I don't know why you'd even try, Clip.
I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say about it. For real, for real.
Lord.
Who the fuck on with your hating spree, and I'm gonna continue on living my life.
Lord.
Just like I've been doing. Okay, none of you hoes stop it, and that's why you're mad.
This is tonight, yeah.
Can't do shit about it. We don't have time for this today. Not like whatever. And this is another thing. Why do you care? Even if I did smell like whatever, why does it matter to you? Why do you care? Yes, I am. I act young, yes. I don't sleep with no kids, weirdo. Hate on me. I don't care. Everybody on Facebook, come on over to YouTube. Bye, Facebook. Come over to YouTube. Maybe Life. It's just us. That's what I did. I called her Blick, 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 Blick.
Oh,
Is it
there's
true that you called Blicky Blacky? No, I called her Blick, 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 Blick. That's what I did.
no. Somebody in the comments said something about they'd have her back. And you said, have her back, Blackie. And then, in my opinion, once you said it, you started saying blicky, 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 and like trying to cover the shit up. But we definitely heard it. So I don't know why of course she's going to be like, no.
That's what I did. I was saying her name fast.
Psh, I told you.
That's it. That's all. Don't let them hype you up, sis. No.
Why don't you just listen yourself, sis? Like, that's the best thing. Don't believe me. Don't believe her. Just listen to it yourself and see what you think.
Yes, I'm dirty. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, madams. It was obvious.
Then. Oh. Same old shit another day, huh? Y'all ain't got nothing better to say?
Not mothballs.
No, I didn't.
She does, Katie. Elsie, it was cute. Hey, pretty T.
That's what I said.
No, you said that after.
I'm not finna. Ain't. And ain't.
Listen, that alcohol about gone sounds like you done used it all, girl.
To be a racist so bad, so you can add that to all the other shit that y'all be trying to say about me.
Girl, you have proved yourself. You saying the N-word, you using black makeup to, in my opinion, make fun of a black woman that was Whitney's ex. I mean, people could go on and on. Were the 16 kids? Well, we had to call the cops on a load of people in a car who was high, and they could be passed out in our parking lot. Oh no, Tanya. She was definitely trying to cover it up. That's how I felt too. I think that's why she kept saying her name over and over that way. I need to clip
please. I ain't call that woman no blackie. It's dumb. I don't even know her.
Dream.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Teresa.
And even if I did know her, that's something I just wouldn't do. Period. I wouldn't do it.
Yes,
period.
FBI.
So.
Oh no, Tanya.
Sit on this and spin. That's what you can do. Because I don't get down with racist shit at all.
Girl, you just wanted to sit on it.
I'm racist. Spin. Okay, cool. Great. Now carry on. Carry on. Let that be that then. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Madams just knows that I'm a visual person. So when she types stuff out, she knows I'm getting a mental image in my head. Lord.
I ain't called no black woman a roach. I called all the trolls roaches.
Girl.
I don't give a damn if you black.
You called a black woman a roach. And then whenever you looked, and then that one time when you called somebody a roach, you looked at it and you was like, oh, well, I can see it. People think it looks like a black woman because of her big lips and her jewelry. And like you literally were pointing out all these stereotypical things on the roach. Like, come on now.
White, Hispanic, Asian, whatever. I don't care.
Wanda.
I don't care. All trolls are roaches. Period. That's how I feel.
They just
hold on, I gotta go use the restroom real fast.
Use the restroom. Lord Jesus, how long did she take to use the restroom? Literally minutes? Oh my, we're at like 5 minutes. She just gonna leave him on live while she goes and takes. Oh my God. Well, Lord, have mercy.
My stomach is fucked. Sorry, I had the bubble guts. I had to take a shit.
Oh Lord, I knew it.
My stomach is fucked up. For real.
She just left the live. Oh, did you guys see the clip that or the thing I posted? Somebody sent me some screenshots from this live. Remember we had thought that Amy lady had loaned Kat $1,500 for her rent when she was moving into the townhouse, right? Peeling off onions. Uh, we had been told, or we were under the impression that Amy had loaned Kat $1,500 to get her in her place. Apparently, Amy let everybody in the live know that it was $1,800 and she didn't loan it to her. It was a gift. So if y'all missed that post, she says that no, it was a gift, which kind of a wasted gift. I mean, I guess she got 2 months in there, but that means that that lady paid for her whole month's rent in June. So that means that Kat was able to pay July's, which she begged for $500 in July too. So really, she didn't even pay July herself. And now here we are, August, and she doesn't have August rent either. Like, damn, where's the money okay, so if she got the money to move into her place, where was the money from the whole month of June, the whole month of July? Like, shouldn't she have had enough time to stack up some money if everybody else was sending her money? That is insane to me. She could have her paid for her rent. She did, Ona. That was in June when she went into the place. She did pay her rent and so she gave her enough money to pay her rent and her utility package or whatever. That's crazy. But yeah, she made let people know it wasn't a loan and it was a gift and it was 1,800, not 1,500. Yeah, Katie, she's over there. That's the only place she goes live now, Katie. Kat said she's not coming back to YouTube because of the bullying. But again, if you're making money on YouTube and you're in need of money, why would you say, "Oh, I'm not going back there because of bullying?" You have the right to block. You can block people like you do all the time. If you're that hard up for money, nobody's comments that I can block is going to stay in my way from making that money. Doesn't make sense. Yeah, Donna, she well, the supporters bought the beds, but she went out there and bought those phones. Like she just has her priorities screwed up, in my opinion. Someone said Amy gave SpongeBob money too. Yeah, they said it's the same Amy that like takes care of SpongeBob stuff too. Right, Mel? Oh, well, she said she doesn't expect it back, Ty. She said it was a gift. It wasn't a loan, which is smart. Because she's not gonna get it back. I guess that's what somebody said is you're never gonna. I don't. They asked if they said, Amy, is that you who loaned Kat the 1,500? And she was like, I didn't loan anybody anything, and it was 1,800. Like, okay. She wasn't working to stack her money during that time. She just been sitting on her ass waiting to beg for the next month. That's the thing. That's shitty. May needs to set Kat up to lay on her back all day too, selling that. Well, apparently now they don't get along, so I heard she's giving Andy like 5,000. I mean, yeah, if she gave Kat 1,800 in one whack, I can imagine that she gave Andy this, some. Dawn said I sent Amy a friend request, and she thought 800 a month car note would work. That's the thing, Amy. Oh, you think Perez is in septic shock again? I don't know. She does, yeah. She's never had to, really. We talked about it. The only time, according to her and Maybay, the only time she's ever been on her own is when she had housing. And I think she said her rent was like $2 a month or something when she had housing.
Couldn't wait. Sorry.
Yes, Kat is the same way. Kat wants to
And I
live.
had just went to the bathroom before I came out.
Kat wants to live beyond her means, just like Kat had the option to get into a 2-bedroom for $1,000 a month. And that included her utility package, around $1,000 a month. But instead of doing that, Kat wanted and I get she wants the kids to have their own bedroom and all those things, and sharing a room sucks, but they're both girls. So it's not like it's a boy and a girl that share rooms, because in my state, you have to have, once a kid gets to a certain age, CPS requires that they have their own room. Like if you have a boy and a girl, once they get so old, you have to have a room for each of them. They can't share a room if they're opposite sex. Um, but instead of Kat going with the $1,000 a month and them having to share a room, Kat went and got the damn 3-bedroom, 2-bath townhouse that's 2 floors and all this stuff that's $1,800 a month. It's like, I get that you want the better things and you want the bigger place, but if you couldn't even pay maybe $500 a month, why jump into that? I mean, jumping into Whitney's house at $3,000 a month was dumb as hell. But even going further than that, why would you not pick the option of 1,000 a month? Because 1,000 a month is a lot easier to come up with than 1,800. Yeah, little honey, we were just talking about it. Are they outside his house now? Let me see what I can
Live,
find.
but my stomach is going through it today, honey. So it said, "Bitch, fuck you." And yeah. See, I wish I could, like, each one of y'all could just talk in the comments. I wish it was like a talking live. You know what I'm saying? I need to create that. StreamYard.
Okay,
Where
so
people in the comments can like.
the cops were at his house earlier, a little bit ago, and it says, update, police say they responded to Perez Hilton's home but chose to disengage to de-escalate the situation. Officers are continuing to monitor. So, and that was at 10:45 p.m.
Okay, breaking.
So,
Okay, update on Perez Hilton.
and his kids were not with him. He was home alone. That's crazy. But yeah, they're not at his house right now. Well, I don't know if they're still there or not, but they said that they de-escalated the situation and they said his account got suspended too. The one that he was doing it on was um, suspended as well. So, damn, I didn't know Perez Hilton went live with Brittany Stapleton. Mm-mm. Okay. If I was Kat, I would have got a 1-bedroom and let the girls sleep in the room, and I would have slept in the living room. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you get it, Crystal. Like, most of us get it. Like, you want the bigger place. You want you know what I'm saying? You want the largest house. You want all those things, but you have to think about the bills every month. Can I come up with this? Is 1,000 going to be easier than 1,800? Hell yeah. Yeah, he does need to be 5150. Hell yeah, that live was traumatizing. I didn't even see the live. I saw a clip of the live and the sounds, and it was very overstimulating with the sounds and what everything. Something T Little, but of course not. She has to pick the one that's the most expensive, and it's just same thing made us.
Audio comments. That would be awesome.
Listen to the
Be
audio.
able to argue with bitches. Comments can
Audio
do
comments.
audio comments. That would be awesome.
Oh God.
To be able to argue with bitches in real life. Kenzie hit me up yesterday because I know that she, hit me up just to be able to have something to talk about online or whatever. She hit me up talking about, she missed me and her relationship and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, it ain't no relationship. We are done. Like, there is nothing for us to ever talk about again. Like, leave me the whole fuck alone. I'm like, you're a traitor. You're no good. Like, just gone about your life. You feel me? And then she gonna message me after watching me on TikTok. She gonna say, who argues with grown ass
women? What? Sorry, I can't hear for the hair dryer. What'd she say?
Me after watching me on TikTok. She gonna say, who argues with grown ass women?
Who argues with grown ass women? What? She can run to the internet and beg, and they will pay it for it. That's what I said. As long as she can click on there and right, Hood Billy. I was wondering if anybody's gonna catch that. I guess she means from the comments. You could send it. Me either, Melissa. Mm-mm. The fact that she said, Mackenzie said, who argues with grown women? Lord.
Like, I don't want none of you bitches crawling out of your graves coming back trying to fuck with me. Leave me alone. I don't fuck with you. Talking about, May, do you understand? You helped me save my life. Well, congratulations. I'm glad of that. I mean, I'm happy that I was able to do that for you. Now, carry on with your life and leave me the fuck alone. Because you proved to be nothing but a fucking snake. And I'm cool. I don't want nothing to do with no snake ass, op ass, weird ass bitches in my life. I'm sorry. Continue on. Have a good day. Like what? No. I'm not going backwards anymore. I constantly go backwards and take people back into my life and let people continue to do me wrong. Not no more. That Maybay is dead.
Hey, Snow
That's
White.
over. I'm not doing it anymore. I don't care about, forgive them and move forward. Yeah, forgive them, but I'm never going to, I don't want to backtrack anymore. Anybody I'm not friends with. I'm good with that.
Damn. Not her calling her a snake and everything. I don't know. She blow drying her thoughts. But I think it's so crazy that she didn't want nobody going at Mackenzie. She didn't want nobody talking about Mackenzie. She didn't want all these things. She didn't want to upset Mackenzie. But now she can get on there and call her a damn snake and this and that. Like, if you truly felt that way because she has a disability, you would still feel that way even when you're not friends with her. Yeah, she's talking about Mackenzie. She's talking about McNugget. She said McNugget reached out to her. No, Mackenzie, Teresa. She said McNugget reached out to her and I guess wanted to be friends again. And she said she's a snake and she's not going backwards and all this stuff. So, yeah.
So, yeah.
And then they said Mackenzie went live today on TikTok and was reading her down. Shout out to Sauce for the Silver Star saying Mackenzie was going off about her. So apparently that's why Mackenzie's going off. Lauren, that's why Mackenzie's going off is because I guess Mackenzie reached out, maybe I wasn't having it, and now Mackenzie's going off about her on TikTok. So yeah, Bobby. I mean, you do what you got to do. I mean, honestly, Bobby, back then, I'm sure you wanted to have a 4-bedroom house and a huge yard with a pool in the back and all that, but you knew you couldn't afford it. So you did what you had to do. And that's what we all do. Well, most of us. But
That's that.
it's crazy. Tina.
Have a good trip, love.
Yeah, dude. I don't have clips either.
Right,
Right,
people do want
Boar?
to be back in around me. Did you not just hear what the fuck I said, stupid ass?
Yeah, it was Mackenzie.
Did you not just hear me? Goofball. Okay.
Right? She was up there apologizing, but now she doesn't want.
There's no need.
She did a whole apology tour, said she'd even want to apologize to Ivan and Chanel and this and that. And now, whenever Mackenzie comes back around, now it's F you. Like, damn.
To argue about that because I know what the fuck I know. Period. And that's that. So that's that.
Every single time we knew we were getting something good, right, Dawn? Every time she was like, May, can I ask you a question? I was like, oh, here we go. Here we go. She's seen that one sweet girl got May's attention. She saw a way in and she took it. May needs to let Kat be the driver since she's such a busy 304. So she can, well, if she can't be the driver because her damn car gets turned off every 2 weeks. Right, Wanda? I'm mad I missed it too. I wish somebody had screen recorded it for me. Yeah, Kelsey. I mean, at least Mackenzie could have came back and been on the panel with her. She struggles up there by herself.
Stop being friends. We're gonna keep it that way.
Girl, I think she's just mad because you were up there trying to apologize to everybody and be friends with everybody again. And just because they didn't jump when you said it, now it's, well, I don't want to go backwards. Yeah, Lumbee. Yeah, she did, Katie. Better than this shit. What?
Yeah, I just don't see the point in it anymore.
Christine. Shout out to Angel for the finger heart. Angela, my bad. Yes. I'm that.
Anybody
Yeah.
want to join the live? Let's see.
Teresa,
Let's see if anybody wants to come up. You ain't got to read or nothing.
I didn't do it today. I was gone. I wasn't home. It's my niece's birthday. Y'all think Lady Fool J still? Yeah, Lady J's still her bestie. She's just in the she just has everybody blocked, doo-doo. 20 Sugar, I guess maybe her reader was busy today. She was on there last night. Mama. Hey, Callie. Crazy.
Come up. Shoot the shit if you want to.
Let me guess. Did anybody come up? Shout out to Bubbles for the clock it.
Same hate assholes in the comments every day. You guys are fans. Super fans.
Girl, you should be glad they're in the comments. It looks like they're in the comments more than your actual supporters. If they're there every day, you should be thanking them. Hey, Eureka. Right, Katie? I haven't seen her do it. I haven't watched her do it if she did it or not. Exactly, China. Think about that. Okay, Mac.
What was 1800, Amy?
Oh, that must be right here is where Amy was talking about it. She said it's called a gift of kindness.
What happened?
So she said it's called a gift of kindness. Somebody said, "Oh, so you just gave her 1,500? What a sucker." And then she said, and it was 1,800. Right here's that comment. Like, damn. That's crazy. Maybe wants to know what they're talking about. She said, "What's 1,800?" Shout out to 20 Sugar for the finger heart. Oh, yeah, she definitely trolls. Mackenzie does.
What happened, Amy?
Yeah, she definitely had to get alcohol in her eye. That shit burns.
Oh.
Oh, someone comes up?
Yeah, I heard about it. Amy sent Kat $1,800. I know. I know she did. That's what she felt like doing with her money. That's what she felt like doing with her money. I mean, it's her money, right?
Shoot that. No. When'd she say
It's
that?
her prerogative. Her money.
It wasn't Eureka, it wasn't a loan. It was a gift. See, we were all told, well, we were all under the impression it was a loan, which I'm not sure if that's what Kat had said, which I wouldn't doubt Kat said that to make people think she was paying her back. I didn't hear May say that, Purple. When did she say it? But no, Amy clarified in these comments that it was not a loan, that it was a gift of kindness, and it wasn't 15, it was 1,800. I wonder if Amy's married, T Little. You know, maybe it's gonna be nice as hell to Amy. Like, oh yeah, I heard. Hey, Amy, come call me, Amy. Like, you know, maybe it's gonna be nice as hell to her. Right, Wanda? Oh, nope. She still pumped it.
Hey, Sasha.
I heard it.
They vomit exactly what Connie and them say. Legitimately vomit their words like they're some gods. Right.
God.
You know we don't care about these hoes.
The fridge.
We love our supporters and our fans. That's it.
Girl, if you don't care, everything you talk about besides your little Scorton Chronicles has to do with either the comment section over here or me, something I said, or Blicky and Purple or Tibby. She's face painting.
If Amy want to gift somebody $1 million, that's on Amy. Why does it matter? Why is it anybody's business?
That eye makeup, Snow White. Ooh, that alcohol burns, don't it? Ooh.
You have to show yourself or you're not coming up here. How about that?
Oh, somebody did try to come up.
Matter of fact, you don't have to show yourself because I'll just boop. Exactly. I thought she'd see it my way.
Oh, Oh Lord. Hey Jill.
There we go.
Doo doo.
Weird ass people. Videos, honey. I see it. Weirdo.
What?
You're not coming up here showing no videos, honey. I see it. No, not happening.
I don't know, Eureka.
I don't know what that is, but you're not coming up here with that shit.
I don't know if they come up or not.
Goodbye.
Somebody said somebody came up, but I don't know.
I don't know what that is, but you're not coming up here with it. Trying to show videos or something. You're so pathetic.
Still like fucking on kids?
You're so pathetic.
Oh shit.
So pathetic.
From a
So,
millionaire to a prostitute, and you're proud with herpes.
and him.
Shitting on plates, the lowest of the low, and you think you that girl.
I am that girl.
You ever seen your side profile? It's hideous.
I am that girl. You're hideous.
You're not that girl. You're a pedo that fucks your daughter's girlfriend.
I am that girl.
But you're
I am that
a
girl.
pedo that like
I am
little
that
kids.
girl. You would be up here. I am that girl. I am that girl. You
You
would be
look
up here.
old as fuck. Your legs flapping as fuck. You're
I'm that
nasty.
girl, or you would be
You're
here.
nasty.
I am
And
that
I know
girl.
why you won't let Blinky up there, because you know Blinky will
I
read
am
you
that
your
girl.
rights, and
I
you
am
don't
that
want to.
girl. You can't do
Anybody that challenge you,
You
you don't
can't
want to
do it.
hear it.
You can't do it.
I can't do it.
You can't
Bitch,
do
you
it. You
fat,
ain't doing
bad
it yet.
body, white,
You
dirty
ain't doing it
prostitute
yet.
bitch. All you know is sex.
Yeah,
Dirty ass bitch.
yes,
That's all.
yeah.
You went
You
from a
worried about
millionaire to
me.
shitting on plates, but you think you that girl?
I am that girl. I
You a poor excuse for a mother, and you wonder why you
am
can't see your
that girl.
grandson. Poor
I
asshole.
am that
Poor
girl.
asshole. You got a
Aw.
nigga that don't even want to be seen with you.
Ooh, is
Don't
that
even
what
want
it
to be
is?
seen with you. Poor
Yeah.
ass bitch. Dirt
Yeah.
asshole.
Yeah.
Dirt ass piss
Yeah.
asshole.
Yeah.
From a child to now, you've been getting fucked on. That's all you know is get fucked on.
Yeah.
You a hustler, but you let your house go. Why you ain't do so much hustling to keep your house, dumbass, poor ass cracker?
Ooh, not a crack.
Why? But you was a
Oh
a
my
hustler.
God, not a
I'm a
cracker.
hustler.
Let me get your racist bitch ass up off of here. How about that? Because it ain't okay, Tammy, to be racist.
See, she does it every time. She just like when they put this screen up to, you don't have to show yourself. You can be anonymous. You can come up here. And she wants people to come up. But then when they say something that she doesn't like, then she going to dox their whole name. And yes, that's doxing because she didn't put it out herself. You just doxed her name because you get mad. So then you put her name out there. And let's be real. Somebody calling me a cracker does not hold the same weight as you calling someone the N-word, or any white person calling someone the N-word. Call me a cracker all day long, honey, because guess what? It doesn't hurt me. It doesn't have years and years of dehumanization behind it. So it's not the same. And I'm white, in case y'all didn't know. But I'm just saying it's not the same. She tries to make it the same and it's not. Calling me a cracker is nowhere near calling a person that is black the N word. It doesn't hold the same weight. It just doesn't. Ooh, it makes me so mad. Shout out to Patricia for the 100. I cannot stand when white people do that. It's not the same, damn it. Yeah, mad. Well, it makes me mad, damn it. I just don't understand how it doesn't click. Like it's not the same. Call me Townhouse for all you want. That'll be my new nickname. Like I don't care. The real queen. Right, Wanda. I know it's a shocker, right? It's a shocker. May said it after you said mama. Wait, what? May said it after you said mama, then you press play. Oh Lord. I know it's shocking, Wanda. I know.
Either which way it goes. Fuck face. Now you was cool until that. And I'm still that girl that made you get up here and have something to say. Oops. I'm so much that girl that you felt the need to come up here and talk to me. I'm so much that girl that you felt the need to come up here and try to express your ugly ass self. I'm so much that girl that you felt the need to join my live and couldn't show your ugly ass face. I'm so much that girl that you had to call me out of my name and call me a cracker and be racist. I'm so much that girl, like I said. and proud about it. I'm so much that girl that you had to get up here and convince yourself of what to say to me. I'm so much that girl that it bothers you what I do in my life. Hello? Because, bitch, who are you? Nobody. Have a good day. Mm-hmm. But we don't do racist stuff over here, period. That's what we don't do.
Lord, no, that's a lie. That's a whole lie. Oh, Lord.
I was going to let you continue talking until the end and just bump your fucking gums because nobody cares really
Yeah, it's
what
not.
you're saying.
Right,
But
Steph?
the moment that you decided to be racist is the moment
Oh, my
that I have to
God.
take you down because, baby, I can't intertwine with that. I'm not going to be racist back because that's not who I am, even though you bitches want me to be. You bitches are racist, and it shows.
Shrimp
Now, they'll
chips.
probably take this video, and that's fine.
They have him. Yeah, they said that he went in an ambulance. Hopefully he's we're talking about Perez Hilton. Hopefully he is going to maybe get stitches if he needs them, and hopefully a 5150. They're going to hold him at least for the 72 hours. She did, Kathy. She just said that. Right, Clet. The loudest person is people think the louder you are that like you're the winner, and that's not how it works either. Yes, Sissy, I know it's hard to believe. I know. But yes, I am white. Oh, she denies it, Niecy. She said she just said Blicky. She just said her name over and over.
But you'll never catch me be racist like you hoes, because I'm not that.
Girl, what do you mean you'll never never catch you? It's already been caught. That shit has been done. For how long? TikTok had to get you together.
I'll leave that to you hoes.
Yeah, she denied it. Right, Tanya? Like, it doesn't work. It's not the same. Billy. Shout out to Slick P for the super chat. I've been trying to catch up on the malarkey, but her looks and attitude is so, ugh, right? Oh, thank you, China. I appreciate that. I, I don't know. A little beige. I just at the end there's always that one person that in the comments like, what do you mean she's racist? She's got biracial kids. What? You know how many women out here have biracial children and are still racist? It happens all the time. That does not mean just because you have children doesn't mean that you aren't. Like that's just not it doesn't work that way. Right, Latasha, like, ooh, hurt me right where you got me right where it hurts. Hey, Slick P. I never realized it was Slicky P.
Y'all can't make me not to shit. You don't determine somebody.
Hey, Ashley.
And you don't determine
Lord.
are you? Nobody. You're nobody, baby.
Girl, we can't even hear you for your internet. Like everything you just said was a robot.
Nobody to me. You
Right,
can never make me
Zona.
feel anything
Right, Kelsey.
about me. I love me. Right, wrong, and different, baby.
Dawn. I do, Heaven. Yeah. I love me.
Lashes. I love the little glitter and stuff.
I love me a good lash. Now, I've been, the individuals I like too. But yeah, I get them done. I wear them, all the things. I love me some lashes. Yeah, Latasha. Yeah, doo-doo. It's terrible. Okay, now we're doing the eyebrows.
Off, honey.
Not saying nothing.
Because yesterday they was coming off, honey.
What was you doing to make them come off? Is there white in the eyelashes? Oh, yeah, I see it now. I was like, what is going on with the eyelashes?
A little highlighter. A lot of you guys want me to feel bad about,
Oh, Lord.
who I am and what I do with my life, but I don't. And I never will.
I'm sure she does, Yuri. She would have to.
I'll let you know.
Yeah. Yeah, China.
I promise you. I'm never gonna hear.
Yeah, she's making her eyebrows really dark lately. Really dark. Off to the script off to the strip club she goes. Oh, Lord.
I don't need tips from anybody, honey. I don't need anybody's help. I don't need anybody's makeup tips. I do my own shit how I do it.
They're Halloween
No
lashes.
thanks.
Okay, I was like, what is going on?
I don't care who don't like it.
I know I
As long
need
as
it,
I like
madam.
it, that's all that matters.
The last time I
I
had it,
tell you that.
Tibby sent it, so it's in there somewhere.
I just need to make sure these eyebrows stay on, honey. Oops, I'm gonna put on in the car. Okay, so let me talk to y'all real quick before I get up off here. What's goody in the hoodie?
Oh my goodness, are you gonna talk or eat? Oh, is the protein chips back? Are you gonna talk or eat?
Me about before I get off here?
I thought, did she not just say, I'm gonna talk to y'all before I get off here? And now she's saying, y'all got anything to talk to me about before I get off? I thought you had something to say, girl. Right, Crystal, it's just not the same. There's not all of that behind it. Like there's not that history behind it. It doesn't bother me at all. It's like calling me a cupcake or a damn gummy worm or like there's just nothing, it doesn't upset me in the least. And it shouldn't.
I look like a who? No, thank you.
Right, Crystal? Billy. Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't look near as big as what I was pre-surgery. Not at all. I was before surgery. Baby, I don't look anything like the size I was before surgery. I only lost, 90 something pounds? And still down 87 pounds.
So she lost 90 some. So she lost 90 some pounds and she's still down 80 some. But yet she just said herself she said her lowest weight was 238 and now she's 264 or something like that. So right there, that's like 26 pounds. So how the hell did you lose 90 and now you're only down 80 some? That don't make no damn sense. Right, Katie? That makes no sense. If you were down to 238, now you're 264. Okay. Sure.
Literally. Right before my surgery. Literally.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, somebody's trying to be disrespectful when they say it. But what I'm saying is it doesn't hold weight. Like, it's just not the same. Of course, they're trying to be disrespectful by saying it, but it doesn't bother me.
I just posted it on my Facebook today.
Lord. Now she's posting old pictures to what? Prove to the comments?
I look like that. I look like that. Okay. For sure.
Lord.
Bitch, you couldn't even see my eyes, bitch. No video? No, ma'am. I'm holding on to the side of the wall in the scale video? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. 87 pounds
Hey,
away from this.
Exotic.
87 pounds.
So,
87, honey. 87, honey. Let me just show you, dum-dums. This is in real life. I mean, I don't know what you want me to do. I don't even have a bra on.
yeah, at her heaviest.
That's crazy.
Niecy, right?
I look just like I did before surgery. Yes. Yes, and do, honey. And do.
Oh my God, Niecy.
Super swole. Yes. Look at that big
No,
old
Val.
belly, honey. Look at that big old belly, honey.
Congrats, Miss K.
Knock it off. Because my arms are still big. There's nothing I can do about that until I get surgery to fix it.
Oh, definitely
My
Latasha.
shoulder's been bothering me.
Clinch and clinch. Definitely Latasha. That's why she was taking a hiatus from the milk teas. But those are her words, that she was going to take a hiatus from the milk teas. But I think that only lasts one day. The clicking, yes. Now, I wouldn't say that, Teresa. Not at all.
Yep.
Oh my
That's what I do got. You know, I gained back all my weight at. Where y'all get that from? I love it, honey.
Oh,
But
you
lose
better
weight.
go. They're calling.
You can be mad all you want, hate on me all you want, baby, but the facts are the facts, honey. I look good. I'm 87 pounds down still. And there's nothing you can do about it. Like,
Good, Billy.
sorry. I like the size I am right now. Losing weight does make you have wrinkles.
Girl, you're only down 74 pounds. If you go by the day of surgery, you're not even down 74 pounds. But if you go by your starting weight, according to you, that was 338, and now you're 264, that's not 80 some pounds. That's 74. But who's counting? You see how I did that, maybe? That's how you're supposed to say that. But who's counting? See how it involved numbers? And then I said, but who's counting? That's how that one works, just so you know.
Anything that
The one time that she could have used that phrase, but who's counting, and she chose not to use it. Go figure.
deflates wrinkles up. What are we talking about? Anyways, y'all have a great
Yeah,
day. My
Colette.
time here is up, honey. I cheated to get to where I am, though. Okay, well, okay. And I got more now.
Listen, they're calling. Hey, Purple. She does have some math
I am
problems.
old. I'm 45. Hope you live to be this age.
Girl, what do you mean you're 45? I thought you were 38. What happened?
Yeah, the people that discuss my weight are big. They're big girls.
Oh my
They
God.
want to talk about me being big.
Girl, it's not about the weight. See, just like when the house, oh, they want to know where my house is. It's the topic. We're going to discuss whatever topic that you seem to change shit with and change by the, which way the wind blows. It's not about your weight. She was every bit of 400 pounds. Yeah, she said 338. She said she was 338 before surgery, and then she did the liquid diet and went down to 319, had the surgery, and now she weighed herself on the scale. It was 264. So, I don't know how she gets hers. Billy. When she said, I don't want your tips, I was like, girl, you better be careful saying that. You mean you don't want their advice. You want their tips. Oh, shit. Right, Martha? Lord.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm getting off. All right, y'all have a good day. Everybody have a great one. And this is what y'all haters can do.
Right, Mel.
You can do this for me.
It's your girl, baby.
Oh, Jesus. Not she had to play another song. Damn, she played what, 3 or 4 songs? Every time she doesn't have somebody up there, she plays 3 or 4 songs. That's 5 minutes, that's 20 minutes of music. Like, damn. And she went and had to take a number 2. I wonder if she saved it on a plate just in case for later. Maybe that's what took her a little bit longer. She was doing it on a plate. Probably all them stool softeners she takes. Jesus. Okay. So let's watch yesterday's. No, Maggie, she's been MIA. I was just getting ready to check. Now that I got my phone back on, I'm gonna check. I haven't seen Queen Op has been MIA. Excuse me. My bad, y'all.
I need y'all to do that for me. Come on over, baby.
So
I need to
bad.
come on over to YouTube because I'm about to
He
end the
does,
Facebook
Kelsey.
Live, as y'all know. I just go live there to let everybody on Facebook know about it. All right, y'all. Hope everybody's having a great, blessed day and accomplishing all your goals and dreams and
Yeah,
aspirations
Niecy.
and such. Congratulations to everybody who's had a baby. Congratulations to everybody who's pregnant. Congratulations to everybody who's made some money. Congratulations on everybody for just waking up today on this lovely day. Okay. Now
Can
that we
you
got that all
imagine?
out the way.
Can you imagine? Oh, she's like, let's get that out the way. Let's get the prayers and the all this congratulations. Let's get all that out of the way. Good Lord. Yeah, that's what a lot of people think that she might be with Danny. Like I said, she was wanting out of that damn shelter so bad, which is crazy because again, if they're gonna give you housing, why would you ever leave? Oh, thank you. Yeah, Sheena, they're veneers.
Way,
But
hey
thank
to
you.
everybody. Everybody. I love everybody. All right. Now diabetes on the dime is gonna take over and read for me because your girl's driving around. And yeah. And we got a Q&A. This is a Q&A, so ask questions. It don't gotta be about escorting, it could be about anything. But feel free
Damn.
to ask if I want.
Not Shamar got arrested. Shamar got arrested for reality star and influencer Shamar McCoy was arrested for misdemeanor battery after police say he and his boyfriend allegedly beat up a man. What? Alexander Green is the boyfriend. Let me see. Hold on.
TMZ has learned reality star Shamar McCoy was arrested for misdemeanor battery after he and his boyfriend allegedly beat up a man. According to court documents and online records, Shamar was taken into custody on Monday over an alleged November 2024 incident, and he was released hours later after posting a $2,000 bond. Per the documents, Shamar and his boyfriend, Alexander Green, went over to a man named Quentin McDowell's home after Alexander got into it with Quentin on the phone. Quentin told police Shamar and his boyfriend, Alexander, also brought a group of friends and claimed Alexander assaulted him by punching him in the face with a closed fist multiple times before throwing him to the ground and kicking him. Quentin told cops Alexander continued to kick him while he was on the ground. The alleged victim said a video of the incident was recorded and uploaded to Instagram, which he did show to the police. The cops say another witness told them Shamar kicked Quentin in the head before Shamar, Alexander, and their group left the scene in a burgundy Jaguar SUV. TMZ has learned reality star Shamar.
Damn, so he was arrested Monday and then he posted bail a few hours later, $2,000 bond. So did they arrest Alvo too? Because it sounds like from what TMZ just reported that he seemed to be involved in it too. So that's crazy. Yeah, press charges.
Want to answer it, I will. If I don't, I won't. If I want to beat around the bush, then I will.
Yeah, the only reason I squirreled is because I opened Instagram. I opened Instagram to see if Queen Op had posted it all, which she hasn't, and that was on the very top, so that's why I did it. But it said it was from 2024. Hey, Melanie. Oh, finally in bed. Oh, if you fall asleep, make sure you watch that replay.
If I want to get straight to it, I will.
Janet Harris, is she really an
Oh,
escort?
wow.
Yes, I really am.
Yes, Steph.
Really. I'm proud of it, honestly.
So since it's a Q&A, do you just want me to read like questions and over it?
You can read whatever.
No, I haven't even heard about anything on this live, I don't think. I'm trying to think if anybody sent me anything. I don't know anything about it.
I mean, you can read everything. Just don't read nothing like I told you about SA.
Oh wow,
Okay.
Maggie.
And don't anything that comes from my best friend, don't say her name.
Oh, don't say Cat or Lady J's name because remember the was it a couple of nights ago when Cat was talking all that shit in the comments. None of us can see her, and she's talking all that shit. So now all of a sudden, she's not allowed to read her name or Lady J's. I'm assuming they're both besties. So, but that's funny. Took them to Wildlife Hospital, but Mommy Rabbit came back today. And oh, that's awful exotic. She was probably left him there to go get food and came. She probably went foraging and then left him there. Oh, that would have made me want to go get the damn things back. Like the mommy's back. I got to give them to her. Right, Janet? Because she's addressing it. Because we've talked about it how she just will ignore what Dime says. So again, another reason Maybay's now addressing our live again, talking about that's so funny how they address us over here without addressing us. Shout out to Melanie for the 6-7 because that's definitely something we talked about. Is she Barbara? I posted a few things about Krishan on my OG page. It did pretty good. One of them got like 250 free shares. So I've been posting some of the Krishan stuff. She could be who's in the hospital? She is, Tanya. I've been posting some stuff on my OG page, so definitely I'll probably be posting more. But it's just so funny. She's like, I will address what I want, ignore what I want, blah, blah, blah. Girl, just say you're addressing us because we're over here talking about you ignoring everything. Shout out to Melanie for the gold coin. Yes, Jill. Everything they do, they literally address us all the time.
Because there's too many stalkers.
Oh my God. Who's stalking? No, be real. It's not about stalking, maybe. It's about the fact that she wants to talk her shit in the comments. She has everybody blocked and she doesn't want anybody to see that it's coming from her. That's why you don't want Dime to read her name. Let's be real. Yes, Michelle, we talked about it at the beginning of the live. He is safe though. The cops were able to de-escalate the situation. Perez Hilton is or was in the ambulance on the way to the hospital. So I'm assuming they're going to hold him for at least the 72-hour hold. So hopefully they can get him stabilized and get him the help that he needs. Okay, Melanie.
Okay.
That's crazy. Talking about
Celine, hey man.
because they're stalkers. What? You mean because she's going to say some shit, people want to be able to respond? That's not stalking.
In chat.
Yeah, you don't even have to say people's name no more. Just, yeah. Well, I guess you would, because then I'm not going to know who it is. So. Go ahead. It's okay. We have to figure out a different method.
Okay. Connie Celine, thank you for taking time out for your day for us, May.
Yes, absolutely. I would just, let me tell y'all what happened. So I was up. Okay, yesterday I didn't work. I didn't work anything. I didn't do anything, right? No YouTubes, no escorting. It was my day off. Right? So since it was my day off, I didn't do anything. So I was able to sleep, right? So I got up this morning and started working a little bit. I did one date, made 300, and then went back to sleep because I was now tired, right? Because I couldn't really sleep last night when I tried to because I'm used to being up at night. So I only had like 2 hours worth of sleep, but I had slept a lot before that. So it just threw my whole schedule and shit completely off. So I went back to sleep today and now I just woke up like about an hour ago. So I took me a shower, got dressed, and I got some things I need to handle before I start work. So I said, well, let me go live and talk to y'all while I'm, handling business.
Samantha Crane, what's something about this work that most people get completely wrong?
That everybody has to have X with everybody. That every person that you meet is gonna want that, or that every person that you meet pays for that, or whatever. That it's not about time. And I'm not gonna say that it's not about the other. I'm just gonna say that it can be both if you want it to be, or it can be one or the other. It just depends. I feel like people don't believe that people pay for people's time, and they do. Like, they really do. I know it's true because it happens to me all the time, like every day. So, I mean, it can very well be both though. Definitely. I'm not saying that it can't, but I'm just saying it's up to you.
Cindy Ayala. So she's gonna lie. Oops.
Okay.
Oh, I also wanted to talk to you about this. There's a lady on TikTok, speaking of SpongeBob, there's a lady on TikTok that is a 7-time felon that is a registered nurse. And she was on live today and she was talking about what she had to go through to get her nursing license. So basically, she's got 5 felonies for shoplifting. Because the shoplifting was over $500, it became a felony. And then she has 2 felonies because she was in active addiction and she stole checks from her mother. So she turned herself in for the checks, got clean, and when she got out, she wanted to go to nursing school. So she went to nursing school, got a 4-year degree, bachelor's of nursing, and when she went to apply to take the NCLEX, the board did what SpongeBob is saying. They wanted her to meet with the board. She said she met with the board and the board put her on a probationary period for a year with her license and she was able to take the NCLEX. She passed. She said she was on probation for a year and then now she finally has a good standing license without her probation period. So I guess it can happen. Shout out to Lindsay for the sparkles. It seems like they do the meeting, um, right, Exotic? It seems like they do the meeting and then the feel they get or how long the charges have been, stuff like that. I don't know if I said that. Shout out to Lindsay for the sparkles. I think I just did, but who cares? Shout out to you again. Um, but yeah, so basically she has 7 felonies, 5 shoplifting, 2 for checks, and she was able to get her nursing license, but had to be on probation for a year. So takes a lot to go through and passing a lot of things to show. Yeah, she's a nurse. She's an RN. So, right, Mel, right. So I would assume if he goes to the meeting, because SpongeBob said he has a meeting with the nursing board, I would assume it'd be the same type of thing. He'll have a probationary period for a year on his license if he's able to take the test and stuff. But we all know how SpongeBob is. During that year of probation, you can't get in any trouble or anything like that. So if he gets that year probation and gets his license, he'll end up losing it because he's not trying to get his life together. Right, madams. This woman had completely turned her life around. She's very well spoken. She like very into the recovery community. So she had a lot to be able to show the nursing board. Snow White, just lie about the shout out. Yeah.
Nina Williams.
I don't have to lie to any of y'all. I'm grown as hell.
Yeah, Melanie.
Nina, you seem to never get down. What is your outlet? I mean, you don't smoke or drink.
Say what? I'm confused. What?
You seem to never get down. What is your outlet?
Her outlet is X. Hello, that's her outlet.
I mean, you don't smoke or drink. Like, what do you do to keep yourself together type thing?
Okay, so I don't know if y'all understand how serious it is for me to make money. Like, making money is my outlet, however it be, whether it's here, whether it's escort, whether it's working at Walmart, you know, whatever it be. The more money I make, the more I feel at ease in life. You know, because money make the world go round. I don't care what nobody say. Money ain't everything. You can't live without it. You can't live comfortable without it. You're stressed without it. You know, we all got bills, rent, car notes, whatever. You know, life. You know what I'm saying? So money very much make the world go round. Because if you ain't got none, you're going to be homeless on the side of the street some damn where. So me hustling, I've always been a hustler. Shout out to my baby daddy for teaching me how to hustle. But I really feel like I learned how to hustle before that, because before I met my baby daddy, I used to be a Maverick girl and work at Maverick Stadium. I worked as a kid. Literally, I was 14 when I had my first job. And, you know, I would hustle. And even before that, I used to cut people yards and pick people weeds for money. So I think it's just something that was always in me. My baby daddy just taught me the street shit. You know what I'm saying? But, like, I knew the legal ways from me being a kid, you know. I learned that I could pull weeds and mow yards and shit as a kid.
Shout out to Lindsay for the 100. Oh, Lord. Now she learned from her baby daddy and she's pulling weeds. And I thought she was a booster. Now she pulled weeds and mowed grass.
And make money, and I did it. Like, I really used to be out there getting it every weekend, making money. So I think it's just always been in me to be a hustler. And even when I was a kid, I just wanted things, and I'm going to get it by any means necessary. You know, and I always told y'all, I come from nothing. So to go back to nothing is nothing. You know what I'm saying? And if I have to go back to any type of ways to resort back to making money, then I will. Or new ways, because this is new for me. But I actually enjoy it. I have fun. I make my money. Sometimes I just be sitting up cracking up the whole time. It just be funny sometimes. Shit be hilarious. My outlet is making money. That is my outlet. Whenever I'm irritated, mad, angry, sad, whatever, I go and make some money and I feel better. Did I lose you? Hello? Diabetes. Did I lose her? Hello? She's muted. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. She must have somebody there talking to her.
Oh Lord.
See you with Princess again.
I don't know. I really don't see the need to like constantly post my grandkids anymore because they become a target. So I just rather not have Princess be a target and be picked on because people are fucking stupid. So I see Princess when I can and when she's available and when I'm available. But I refuse to have her constantly picked on because I'm seeing her or I show her on camera. I'm over
Right,
a lot of
Kathy.
things that social media brings. I'm really over it. I like having a peaceful life. I love y'all playing guessing games and trying to figure shit out. It's funny to me, but at the end of the day, I don't want my grandkids, either one of them, even though, the one is not, actively in my life. I still don't want my grandchildren picked on due to grown ass women that are supposed to be mothers and grandmothers on social media picking on them. I just don't feel like that's okay anymore. And I just don't care to do it. If I post her, I'll post her. If I don't, I don't.
Samantha, has doing this work changed how you see relationships or intimacy outside of it?
It has changed the way I view men even worse than what I viewed them before. Yeah. Because I know a lot of girls that are actual 304s, and we all talk and chop it up and we exchange stories and stuff, and it's crazy. Like even the ones that do just want escorts, like they still have wives. And I'm against a lot of shit that they do and say, but hey, I'm there to collect money, so I put my opinion to the side. It ain't my business. It ain't my life. It just makes me have a more of a outlook, on men even more. But it is what it is, literally.
And Darla, may I miss your videos with Princess? She is such a smart, beautiful little girl.
Yeah, I mean, I might be able to do like Princess her own videos, but as far as putting
Oh yeah, Brandy posted a thing of Princess. I don't think it's still up there. It's not. She posted a video of Princess and it was so cute. She was talking to her and stuff. She's talking so much more. It's not it was one on her story, so of course it expired. And I didn't screen record it obviously because it was Princess. But it was so cute. She had her hair in like pigtails and Brandy of course put a thing on there. It was like, "Don't come for her hair. It's getting taken out tonight," or whatever. But she was just talking like she was so grown up. But yeah, Brandy also posted Tati and said, "It's Big Mama checking in, birthday coming." Oh, I want if Big Mama checking in, birthday coming, and it's a picture of Tati. So I wonder if that means Tati posted it on Brandy's Instagram? Because why else would it say Big Mama checking in? That makes me think Brandy posted it. And then Tati posted a thing 23 hours ago that said, "If hurting me don't hurt you, then you never could have loved me." Damn, so she must have been with Brandy last night and then posted that shit. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, Snow White. Even Whitney said, like, when Maybay got up there and was like, "I don't have no kids, I don't have any grandkids," and then she was talking about wanting her own baby and stuff, and Whitney was like, "I'm shocked. Like, where did this come from?" And then Whitney was like, "You don't even want to babysit your grandkids. You don't even want to babysit baby P," is what she said. And we all know Kat's girls were babysitting baby P, so That's crazy.
me and them. I just don't see the point because, like I
I
said,
know,
she becomes a
Teresa.
target, and I feel like everybody wants to target my family, and I'd rather just keep them away, literally.
I don't see why people have targeted baby. When have people ever targeted baby P? I hate when people talk about parenting, that is not talking about the child. I hate when people do that. Just because someone says something about someone's parenting, that is not targeting the child. Just because people were worried and called in because of their worries and the things that they saw online surrounding baby P, that is not targeting baby P. That is people being concerned for her. There's a huge difference. Talking about targeting baby P since when? Jesus.
Like, maybe when she gets a little older and stuff, then that'd be different if she even wants to do social media. But as of right now, I just don't see that it's necessary because, at first I was like, fuck the people, let them see my beautiful family that I have. But all y'all tried to do was tear everybody apart and make me lose everybody. So to me, it just wasn't worth it. It's just not worth it anymore.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Make you lose everybody? Or again, did your actions cause that? Just like with the internet. Oh, well, because of Connie and because of this one and that one, I lost all my followers or was it your actions? She can never take accountability to get her fans riled up. She does it all the time, madams. She does that shit just like when she's over there talking about, oh, they doxed me and what? Like she just straight up lies. That's my opinion. It's a straight up lie. It can be an exaggeration or the way she says things. It's a lie to me because nobody's ever targeted that baby, especially over here. Um, but she does it to get them riled up. But when you can't even take accountability that you had actions in it, oh well, they just wanted me to not be able to see nobody. And girl, that was all on you. That was all on your actions, the things you said. You literally got up there and teased the situation and thought it was all fun and games. Exactly, Melanie. Like, it's the same shit with the internet. Oh, well, the haters made me lose pages, or the haters, just like you said the other night, if you're not doing anything wrong, you wouldn't lose the page. It's crazy. It's everybody else. Oh, you guys wanted to rip my family apart where I can't see nobody. And what? Your wife at the time even got up there and said you didn't want to see him. You said yourself that your kids weren't even allowed to know where you lived. Andrea, you didn't even want your kids to come to your house. That's not the internet. That's you.
In the end, y'all tried to get this baby taken away a million times for nothing.
Girl, nobody trying to get that baby taken away for nothing. People called when you smacked her on live and told people, well, I think it was a couple times you smacked her and said you'd do it again. That's one time I can remember. And in the whole pew pew situation, actually there was two pew pew situations. One, she was playing with a pew pew at Brandy's apartment. And the second situation that y'all put out, nobody else, y'all put it out, is that Tati or Brandy slapped one of them slapped. I think Tati slapped Brandy or Brandy slapped Tati, and one of them pulled a pew pew on the other. Like y'all are out here saying all this shit on the internet, and you expect people to not be concerned about a kid when you're saying that she's playing with pew pews, that there's pew pews being drawn in front of her, that there's drunken fights that involve pew pews. They're talking about doing illegal substances. Like, come on. Yeah, Tanya. Like you can't get on there and Brandy and Tati go live smoking weed in Texas and talk shit to everybody and them not say, "Oh, well, that is illegal." Like, come on. It's common sense.
You can say whatever excuse you want to, but Princess was never in any hurt, harm, or danger, And I just feel
Girl, she was definitely her playing with a pew pew, she was in danger. Period.
like it's ridiculous that grown-ass women and grandmas are on here, mothers are on here trying to get babies taken away just because they don't like me. I don't think it's okay. I'd rather not anymore. I needed to really think about it, and I really thought about it, and I really feel like it's not okay, for real. Not with it.
It's me. So you're a lady of the night? Or sir of the night, should I say?
Whatever you want me to be, baby. If you pay me to be a sir, I'll be your sir and bend you over and peg you. How about that? Just you, though.
Wanda, so do the men just tell you off, rip they things don't work? Wait, tell you off, rip they things don't work? Or how do you know that if it's
Girl, of course you would say, talk about pegging because you love it. You love riding that pego stick. That's how I'm gonna say it. You love that. That's like your thing for some reason. So of course that's what you would talk about. Right, Bobby? Well, it was there. It was on the counter. I guess she was sitting on a countertop and it was laying on the countertop, so she picked it up and played with it. Right, madams. And then Tati got on air, was talking about that house and the condition that Brandy was living in with baby P and how dirty it was and how it smelled so bad she had to take a step outside because she couldn't breathe in there. Like they're the ones that get on here and say all that shit. And then when somebody calls, they act like, "Oh my God, you're attacking the baby." Now y'all know I'm the first one to say, do not waste resources. There's too many kids out here that truly need it. I'm the first one. Again, people accuse me of being in cahoots with her because of it. But I just know a little bit, maybe a little bit more how CPS works and what they will consider and what they won't consider, as far as taking the kid out of the house. But she got up on here and was like, and I told CPS that I popped her, and I told CPS I'd pop her again. Shit was crazy. Right, Lita?
that not what they're there for? Serious question.
Hold on just a second. I'm going to answer it. Give me a second. Hold on.
Yeah, Shonda. Right, Bobby? Like, crazy. Yeah, Dawn. Exactly.
Men just tell you off, rip they things don't tell you off the rip they things don't work. Or how do you know that if that's not what they're there for? Serious question.
She's not paying attention.
Are you there?
How long does it take for her to realize she's not there?
Most of the time it's discussed, you know?
Right, because you're discussing actual things. Again, if you were not speaking about actual activities, there would be no reason for the man to say, "Oh, well, my junk don't work." Come on now, maybe. Like it's a little bit right there in front of you. Hell yeah, Melanie. Talking about, oh, well, it's discussed. No shit.
Like, I want to spend time with you. I want to go out here. I want to go out there and blah, 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 blah. And, you don't have to worry about X, Y, Z, LMNOP because blah, blah, blah,
Yeah, Latasha.
Some people just want to reassure you. Some you just know because when you get there, they're high as hell,
Oh, Lord.
It's me.
Because you go there thinking that's going to happen. And then when you get there and realize they're either HIGH or they tell you because it's discussed that there's no actual stuff going to happen, then you know. But again, why would that even be talked about if that wasn't what was happening? Like, let's be real.
Your personality is not someone would pay to sit around.
Love you, Jill.
To you. That's what you feel because you're a hater, okay?
I know,
There's
Dawn.
plenty of people who pay for my presence, baby. They do it every day. You can't tell me nothing.
Deb, so since you started your new profession, do you now look at people differently?
Just, yeah.
They watching you. Food is her outlet, obviously.
Oh, yes, food.
Alicia, at Cindy, you thought you ate with that comment. Shit wasn't even funny.
Because I
Janet,
just eat all day long.
I would never lower myself to become an escort. They watching you. The baby daddy you tried to off? Alicia, baby. Born hustler. Queen Bee Cleanings. Hi, May. How are you doing, Peaches?
Sorry, I had to get a refill. She's ignoring that shit. She's not going to freaking answer.
All right, I'm back again.
See, she was gone.
Okay.
She didn't even tell her, like, she doesn't even have the courtesy to be like, "Hey, Dime, give me a second," because she knows Dime's going to keep on reading shit just like Mary did. Just like Mary would get up there and read and read and read, and May wouldn't say nothing because May wasn't even there. She could have said, "Hey, give me a second, guys." Shout out to just Trey for the floating heart. Right, Niecy. That's the thing. And they don't know Maeve, so they don't know her personality or anything like that to know if they want to sit with her or not. They would just, they don't, like I told y'all, hole in the mattress. They don't care. They're not that selective usually. As long as it's a warm body, that's all that matters.
Lisa said you're a born hustler.
Yes, I'm is.
Queen Bee. Jaime, how you doing, Peaches?
Yeah, Katie. The hell? Did it pause itself?
And girl, I'm doing good, girl.
My bad, y'all.
They watching you. So he pimped you?
Huh?
Well, his comment before that was the baby daddy you tried to off. So he pimped you.
No, I never been pimped in my life.
Kyla, life shouldn't revolve around money.
It do. And all y'all lives revolve around money. Knock it off. Y'all lying. Like what? How could you ever say that, honey?
Janet Harris, there are so many jobs out there. Why prostitute yourself?
Escorting and that is two different things, but I understand you're not smart enough to understand the difference. It's okay.
Love is behind Pebble Park bushes.
I just love how that's like her go-to. No matter what she's doing, if there's a back and forth, just like before when they would say something to her about social media, well, I know you don't know how social media works. Just say that or some shit like that. Now all of a sudden, yes, me too, Niecy. Now all of a sudden, it's about the escorting. Well, y'all don't know that life. Y'all just really don't know that there's a whole life out there. Y'all just don't know the escorting life. Like, girl, she does it with everything. Hey, it could be about, well, I'm a hairstylist. You don't know nothing about hair. Like, girl, damn. Now she's the expert on the score. Like somebody said the other day, notice how when she starts doing something, she becomes the expert in it. That's what she does. And then she tells, well, I know you don't know how it works. Oh my God.
Double
And
pork
they watch.
dishes.
Yeah, you tried to off him behind Pebble Park bushes. They watching
What?
you.
Okay.
No, the Park bushes, wasn't that with when her and Chris were getting it on, or somebody was getting it on behind the bushes at the park? Right, Eureka? May working in like a clinic or hospital setting with her vocabulary? Absolutely not. No.
Watching you.
These people know so much and know so nothing.
Hey,
It'd be so funny
Vera.
to me.
It's fun to be choked
Right,
by
Sniper.
Johns.
Right, Tequila. Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Sure is.
Right,
Okay, hold
Doo-Doo.
on.
Most people that know anything about the life or been around people in the life, they all know. Just like when Juju got up there and was like, yeah, it's the same thing. And she was like, no. Maybe he's like, no. But most people know that they say escorting because tooting around town is not legal. Have you taken your meds today? Oh, Lord, Steph. Did she talk about the app? Oh, well, yeah, she was all over the place already about the app. First, it was they pay through the app, they do a deposit, they do all these things. Then it was, oh, I only take cash. Well, I'll take cash and Cash App. Like, it's always a different story. Right, Wanda,
Roxanne,
exactly.
you never minded using her on social
Yeah,
media before.
Corey was in the bushes.
I didn't use her, period. I posted my granddaughter. And I've had her a page to help her make some money for her life. But you bitches are weird, so.
Girl, you said the page only made $1.
It don't matter what I did or didn't do before. I changed it. So what are we talking about here, Larry? Y'all bully grown ass
Right,
people
Tequila.
and then bully kids. And then promote people who bully kids. That shit ain't cool.
Oh my God, maybe if that's the case, you bully kids. What are you talking about? You know the difference? Somebody talking about parenting and attacking the kids. You attacked my grandson. That you didn't say anything about parenting. You straight up called him ugly. I hate when she gets on her soapbox talking, y'all do this and y'all do this. We don't do that over here when they're the first ones to do that shit. Yeah, still live.
The zebra gum. Why did you say before you were afraid to be around men alone, but go see randoms?
I was.
Fendi, bitch. You family don't fuck with you because of you. Your family don't fuck with you because of you. Stop it.
My family fucks with me. I don't know where you got that from.
My eclectic life at India, you don't know what she will.
Girl, you're the one that said you have no relationship with your little sisters, that you have no family that you talk to. You're the one that says all that. That part, madams. Like the other day talking about, well, she just never quit, I'm never going to. Y'all try to y'all really try to take out my whole career. And then you talked about grandson, psh, it's up and stuck. Me too, China. When he started that shit when Corey started that on my page and laughing about like saying the girls are fast, I was like, I got to get this man off my page as fast as possible. Yeah, I hated that too. Same with Chris. Same thing with Chris. But we also have to remember the circle and the birds of a feather flock together.
Or won't see. For all you know, she sees him now. You have no idea what goes on when she's not online.
Yeah.
Honey, we don't need to know what goes on when she's not on live. The time we do know is bad enough. God forbid. I'd hate to see if we knew more than whatever, longer than what, besides what's on live.
Honey, sweet May, do you have any thoughts of moving to another city or
Jazzy.
state?
Yeah, I do.
India, you was over there whooping baby P ass. Ooh.
I never whooped his ass.
They watching you hitting baby P twice on live might have something to do with it.
Nope, and CPS didn't give a fuck about it.
India,
Of course
my
not.
collective life. Well, you don't either, but I definitely will now if she didn't before you. You are a great big mama to your grandkids. I know it for a fact. Princess shots for you the second she sees you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, baby, love me.
My
Right,
eclectic life. I
Colette?
whip my grandson when he's bad too. Whooping or popping a child is not illegal.
Right. The fuck?
Right, madams? It's crazy.
Boss lady, diabetes is fed up. Zebra gum, live ending abruptly in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Laughing emojis. Janet Harris, how can anyone do escorting and look at themselves in the mirror?
How can you be who you are and look in the mirror?
Kyla, this is fun.
I love myself.
Samantha, how do you handle it when a client starts pushing boundaries mid-session?
Time to go.
Yeah, do.
Zebra,
I will walk out. Literally.
why whoop a toddler while they're potty training?
I didn't whip her while she was potty training.
Oh,
That
thank
was
you.
proven online.
They watching you.
What do you mean? Oh my God. It was proven on live. How was that proven on live, girl? You wouldn't even get up off live and take her in there to go to the bathroom. Come on now. Thank you, Marie. Yes, her cake was gorgeous. Her cake was gorgeous. They always have beautiful cakes. We go to a bakery down here. I've had a couple of them. I've shown a couple that I've had too from there. But yes, I loved it. That's the first thing. And the way they put happy birthday in, like, it's supposed to be a friendship bracelet. Gorgeous cake for sure. The picture doesn't even do it justice. Like that cake, and it was a marble cake that had cookies and cream. Is it cookies and cream? Cookies and something like in the cake. Good cake.
The sexual one, do you tell you have HSV?
Thank you, Barbara.
What would I need to tell them I have HSV for?
For contact.
Hey, we're going to.
You're not just going to dinner though, maybe. You're doing fetishes, which you can say all day long there's no contact in a fetish, but it is. They're literally messing with your bodily fluids and your you know what. Like what?
Dinner, I got HSV. What? Why is that necessary? There's no law that says I have to tell anybody.
Oh my God. Just because there's a law that doesn't, that's like saying, there's so many things that I could say. Well, there's no law that says that. It's just common decency. Oh my goodness.
Who I meet with that I have anything.
Yeah.
But
It's skin to skin contact. So any contact, whether you, but of course, she sits on their face without contact. So, there's massages that are given, no contact. Um, all these fetishes that require contact, she does them without contact. She's a Houdini at this point. Oh, the squishing and all that. I don't know if she does that, but that's another one. She does that with no contact. Damn, what'd she do? Go mute?
The attitude.
Oh, she left again. What is this, like the third or fourth time that she's just left her up there?
Every time I mute myself and try to come back off, it doesn't want to legal sexual dates. They watching you. No one said meet. It said sexual dates. Beverly May saying the hell with y'all. She's making that money.
Well, I mean, they may be going to dinner with those dates, but she's not going to fine dining, like a business meeting dinner and stuff like that with what she wears. No, not in my opinion. No, but I mean, it would depend on their business, I guess. I mean, there's probably some business owners. I mean, if they own like a strip club, maybe I don't know, but yeah. And plus, she doesn't go out until freaking what, midnight? Some nights, like she doesn't start her shift until late as hell. Like, where are you going to for dinner? Oh, Callie. Well, somehow she just hovers. She kind of hovers over it. I mean, it's crazy. Just like her bathtub, where she hovers over the side of the bathtub after she takes the Colace. Like, Lord, they're taking her to White Castle, Taco Bell.
Kim just saying there's a law
Yes,
that if you
Katie.
choose to lay down with them, you have to. If not, you can go to jail.
Actually, sadly that's not the case. For most places, the only laws out there for non-reporting are for HSV. Most places, they don't even have to tell you they have HSV. Now, do I think that's right? No, but um, I was going to look it up, but I don't think there's a law for it. Now, HIV, yes. There is no single federal law in the United States requiring you to disclose an HSV diagnosis to a partner. Instead, legal obligations are determined at the state level and vary significantly by jurisdiction. While some states have specific criminal statutes regarding the exposure or transmission of STIs, others rely on general criminal laws or civil liability. So a lot of times it's civil. Like you can sue them, but that's going to cost you money. Let's see, for just an example, let's see if does Texas, which she's not in Texas. She didn't. Um, Texas has no specific standalone statute that explicitly requires disclosure of STIs prior to contact. So you could have anything, and if you give it, besides, I think HIV probably does have one, but it says they have no standalone statute. So I wonder if they don't have in severe cases involving HIV, prosecutors have charged individuals with aggravated assault using bodily fluids as a deadly weapon. Civil lawsuits. An infected person who transmits a virus without warning can be sued in civil court for battery, negligence, or fraud for taking away a partner's right to informed consent. So, again, basically, it's civil. Had to watch 3 commercials. Well, I appreciate you, Jill. So, yeah, it's a civil thing. That's crazy. That's crazy there's no laws that exist. Mm, that's wild. Told her to squat on live. Just hover. Show us how you hover. And clinch, and
Janet,
clinch.
why can't you just be normal and get a 9 to 5?
Right, Amy?
Can you hear me? Oop.
Nope, she's going to drop down again. Damn, she was going a while this time.
Beverly, oops, she.
Now to work.
Okay.
Damn.
We'll see.
Beverly, oops, she
Yeah,
did
clap.
it again.
Oh, okay. Let's.
Taking a shit is regular.
What?
Grading thing you've had to do in your profession.
I don't feel like it's degrading. Taking a shit is regular.
Janet, just be normal and get a 9 to
I don't
5.
find it. Y'all are
Where-
different.
Where is your self-respect?
No. No. Where's yours? So you got more self-respect because you get on a page and talk shit to another woman every day? Oh, what respect that is.
Skeleton Hunter, she's closer to McDonald's Wi-Fi now. Sherry Allen,
Yeah.
your clients more men or women?
Man,
Connie
I
Solie,
got a
I
few
wish you
women,
two
though.
would get it together. We're trying to enjoy watching May.
right, period.
They watching you. She said her clients are crackhead men whose dicks don't work. Okay.
No, not all of them. Not all of them. Not at all. Not at all. I have doctors, lawyers, and CEOs of companies and all that. Professors. Yeah.
Adri, do you ever get called back after they see what you really look like?
Yep. I have a lot of return clients, actually. Actually, all of them are return clients, actually.
Skeleton
So
Hunter.
y'all.
Okay, so I just found a different article that says knowledge is key. If you don't know, then obviously you can't be prosecuted. But it does say under a certain Texas penal code that they can file assault charges if a person intentionally, knowingly, or recklessly causes bodily injury by passing an infection without the partner's informed consent. So it looks like they don't have a standalone law that says, hey, like you have to tell people, but it says that they can, under certain circumstances, file an assault charge in Texas. And then they give the penal code, the certain penal code that they do. So, and we know she's in Colorado, Arkansas, New York, Pennsylvania, where else? New Hampshire. No, I don't think she went to New Hampshire. I don't know. But she was in all those other ones I named. Was it Delaware, she said? So looks like, I guess, if you could prove it, it's probably just, they don't like to take cases a lot of times unless they can prove it in court. Like there's a difference in us knowing and talking about it and stuff, at, and them being able to show a judge or a jury, like, hey, this is the evidence. And a lot of things get caught up like that in the legal system. It's not what happened, it's what you can prove happened. So it does look like, though, they don't have I think that's where it gets confusing, because when you type in, that's why you have to be very careful, like with Google. And a lot of people swear by what they Google, but it matters how you Google it. Like when I first Googled it, I'm looking for, are there laws that exist that you have to give, tell someone you have HSV, whatever. Well, clearly there's no Texas standalone law, meaning there's no law on the books specifically for that. So you really have to be careful on, because you can kind of make it tell you whatever you want to tell for most things in how you word what you're asking. And that's a perfect example. So basically, there's no law that says it, but it is assault with assault with bodily injury with body fluids. So it's basically the same kind of thing if somebody threw something on you, I guess, like some of their stuff. You get what I'm saying?
I may not be your cup of tea, baby. I'm on a lot of people's cup of tea. Honey bunch.
Girl,
Skeleton Hunters.
most of those guys out there that are calling escort people and toots, those are my short words for them. But those men and women that are out there calling or going on those ads or the app, as you say, most of those people wouldn't give a shit who it is. Whoever answers, whoever calls them back or answers or has the price that they can afford, they don't give a shit. Most of them are not. It's not like they're, oh, I'm gonna find this. Like they're not looking for anything. They're just looking for anything. Like I said, a warm body. They don't give a shit. I told y'all, men and some women are just gross. They don't care. They don't care what hair color you have. If you have hair, don't have hair. They don't care none of that. You know, Google will give a different answer for the same question depending on your location or zip code. I'm sure it will, Dawn, because people fight over it. We see it all the time. Did you hear that, Maybay? No, you watching? People fight over. I see it all the time, even on my page, where people fight over stuff, and they reference Google, and you have to be careful with that. I went back and forth with a few people. Y'all know the people that were posting me, the little crew that was posting me at one point. They thought if they asked Google a certain way and it gave an answer, they would swear by it. It's like you have to. It's how you ask it. It was the whole thing about HSV being the same as shingles. That was the argument, which again, depending on how you Google it, they are all, they're okay. They're all, hold on, guys. Hold on, I'm gonna mute you for a second. Okay. Yeah, that was what it was. It was herpes being the same as shingles, which because herpes is, there's like 8 different types of herpes viruses. So shingles is in that family, but they are not the same. So some of the stuff they were googling, they're like, "See, you're wrong." I'm like, "Oh my god, like you can't fix it. You cannot fix it." They were basically saying, just like the ones that say if you've had, that was another one. If you've had chicken pox, you have the HSV virus. No. They were getting it all confused. If you've had chicken pox, that means you have the virus that will later on could come out as shingles. They're all in the herpes family. So if you've had chicken pox, which I've had chicken pox, therefore I'm susceptible to have because it's in my body because I had chicken pox, I can have shingles. Someone who's never had chicken pox isn't going to have shingles. But that does not mean that I have HSV1. It's not this, it's in the same family, but they're not the same thing. So that was a huge thing about this whole Google thing. Well, Google says it is. Like, no. Are they taking shit plates for dinner? Oh God, I don't know what they're doing with it. And I don't think I want to know, guys. All right, I'm gonna push play and I gotta make this call.
Honey, it's not YouTube, it's her shitty service.
No, it's you.
Tyler, their profession doesn't mean their dick work or not. Janet Harris, I tell the truth, so it is not shit. Maria, May, just do you and be happy.
I am exactly what I'm doing. Hold on, y'all. Hey, girl.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Hold on, let me get you the barcode.
Okay. And did you have any bread or eggs you need up front?
It's bread for sure.
Okay, I'll bring it to you.
Okay. You can put the rest in the back.
Sorry, y'all. I was on
Are
a
you
phone
there?
call.
Diabetes.
Yes, ma'am. Michelle, how many white men? Lord.
My bad, y'all.
I've encountered 2, I think.
Oh
3.
They're
gosh,
watching
C-Dub.
you. Their jobs don't mean shit. You said they're all crackheads.
No, they're not all.
Skeleton, nope, not me. I'm not the hooker. LMFA, I can't afford good Wi-Fi service.
Oh. Oh,
In my opinion, it's clearly her service because the robotic sound and her breaking up and stuff like that. Now, the dropping, that could definitely be YouTube, the streaming service. It could be different things. But her being robotic and like you can hear where it like cuts out and stuff, that to me is her service, which makes me think the rest of it has been her service since she moved into that quote unquote room.
They're
unless I'm not
watching.
the one who gets on a platform and has to try to put other people down for no reason.
You have
If
no
you don't like
regulars.
somebody, cool.
Katie, why is everyone always worried about what May is doing?
Period. I definitely have regulars. Thank you,
Yeah.
you too.
Why not get a 9 to 5?
Why would I? For what? Get a 9 to 5 for what? To appease you?
Tyler, milk
The fuck?
tea?
Yes, honey, yes.
I have never had a milk tea. I don't even really know what that is.
They stopped making them anyway. You have to go to a place where they know how to make them.
Oh, Lord.
They stopped making them at the Jack in the Boxes, so I have to go to the Jack in the Boxes that know me and they'll make them for me.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Honey sweet. May any chance of you hooking
Oh,
up
man.
with Callie and
They make it on the side for her, honey, because they know she's Maybay. Oh,
doing a song
shit.
together?
I mean, there's always a chance.
Yes, Phoebe.
I love Callie Red. Will always love her. You know?
Dawn, that's terrible.
Cindy, you're a lot of weirdos. Cup of tea. Oops.
Period. So, still money. Y'all want me to go work at fast food or 9 to 5 and get paid a little bit of nothing? I'd rather do this. Thank y'all. I like lots of money in one day. Making $1,000 in a day, or $1,500 or $2,500, shit, even $300 is more than what a lot of people make. You understand that? A day. I got bills to pay.
Masterpiece, are you ever going to come to Chicago, May?
Yup. Already been. Oops.
Sweet truth. Hey, y'all, hey.
Hey, sweet truth. Already been to Chicago twice.
Yep, it's surprising how doctors, lawyers, dentists, and married men mess with escorts. Don't let them fool you. They're out there. Janet Harris, you have already sold your soul to the devil.
Oh. Oh.
Maureen Dan, hey, Tibby girl. Our crazy life, hey, May, hey, everyone.
Hey, hey, hey.
Don't worry about it. I'm late, but I had a question. Are you back living in your old house?
Why does it matter to you? Why do you care where I live? Don't worry about where I live.
Girl, you know, it's not about where the fuck you live. That was the smartest, if you are back in that house, that was the smartest decision. We talked about it on this live. Me and the Outlaws, we already had this talk a long time ago when Kat was in that house. We were like, why the fuck would maybe rent a $3,000 a month place when she could move back in there? And because they're responsible for it anyway. Whitney and Maybe it's got their names on it. So they're going to be responsible for that house any damn way. Whitney gets an apartment. You live in that house because she said it was because it had been doxxed or whatever, which again, the actual address has never been doxxed. Tibby always says the damn thing wrong. And I made a fucking cartoon of a million different houses. It was a cartoon house. But she already said she'd go back to League City House, and that house was put out. So that ain't shit. But yeah, that's the best financial decision. If you and Whitney are splitting the money to pay this house that's sitting there empty, why wouldn't you move back into it? But again, nobody gives a shit where you live. Her answer definitely said it all because she hesitated and her answer definitely said it all. But again, she kept saying that the dog was here. The dog was here. And somebody even called it out in her comments and was like, wait a second, I thought the dog was at Whitney's old house. What do you mean here? I mean, and then she talked about some messy bitch in the bathroom and she had to clean it up, which I think that was Kat, or one of her daughters or something. So she dropped enough hints that let everybody, not even that, she moved the locate, you could see in the background it's a different room that she's in, and her internet's shitty there. So you know it, Tequila, you know it. That's why she hates my ass. That's why she hates me. Because as soon as she said here, I was like, oh shit, y'all. I was like, she's in that house. That's crazy. I get it. I get it, maybe. I would hate my ass too.
Scammy, what's the oldest man you went on a date with?
Yes, Lita.
I think he was 62.
Masterpiece, can I ask you a weird question? How do women who go to truck stops to find dates know which truckers to approach? I've always wondered, didn't know if anyone would know, lol.
Because the truckers approach them. What? That's why they call them lot lizards. It's pretty evident who's out there to do what they're doing. So the truckers approach them. I mean, I've never been a lot lizard myself, but yeah, I'd say that's what they do. And she somehow seemed caught off guard, which is crazy, madams, because she gets all the other reports from my live, but she didn't get that one? Or Kat just didn't say nothing to her about it? Like, Cat, not Cat, her ex-thither. But the fact she was caught off guard was strange. Maybe she thought Dime wouldn't say anything or somebody in the comments wouldn't say it. I don't know.
I don't know, because I've never done that, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just assume that they hang around. I don't know.
Yes, Shonda.
Couldn't tell you.
Yeah, she said she had to clean up the bathroom because a messy bitch it was in there and dyed her hair or something. Said she hates cleaning up. Like she was talking shit. That's what made me think it was Kat. Because Kat's who lived in that I mean, that's what makes me another reason why I thought that house, because clearly Kat was in that house last.
They knock on everybody's door. I don't know.
Nina, I'm not gonna lie, I'm
China.
good in the hood. If I know they crack out, I'm out of there.
Oh, for sure, Shonda, for sure. Damn, Bobby, really?
MB weighed today and is 2 pounds below 265. She's second.
I could see that too. I could see them being aggressive and knocking. I mean, but Bobby said my brother was a truck driver and he said 304s were knocking on truck doors. Can you imagine? I saw this one girl trucker and she's a young, beautiful girl and she drives long haul, I guess that's what they call it, like cross country, and she's on TikTok and she does this whole thing. She sleeps in her truck and she does this whole thing where she takes her seat belts and literally like puts it through. She puts the seatbelt through the driver's door and then seat belts the door in so that if they try to get the truck open, they can't get it open. She has like this whole ritual that she does to like lock her truck down because she stays in side of the road, truck stops, different places. It's crazy. She making good money.
Down that food and those milk teas.
I'm 2 pounds dropped, but I'm sucking down food and milk teas.
I'm watching you. How many calories in that meal?
I don't know. What meal?
Beverly, will you ever stop escorting someday?
I don't want to. I don't see the reason to. I like it. It's great money.
Milk tea is why she gained so much weight.
Oh, wow, Jill.
I gained so much weight. Oh, my God. I went from 250 to 263. That's what I weigh today, 263. Yep, gained a whole 13 pounds. That's so much weight. Oh, my God. And if I gained all my weight back, so what?
Roxanne, hope the IRS is watching you.
I hope they are, too.
Yes,
I done
Deanna.
Baby, and already got my shit together. How about that?
Yes, Deanna. A person with shingles can give someone chickenpox. But they can't give them shingles, which it's so strange. But yeah, they can't give them shingles, but they can give them chickenpox. But most people either had chickenpox or they've had the vaccine. Most. Now there are unvaccinated people who are anti-vax, all the things. So yes, and a lot of people don't know that. And I always wondered, like, these anti-vax people, if they ever get shingles, will they know that they can give their child chickenpox? Can you imagine? Oh, me too, Steph. She'll be hustling them old men out of money. Oh shit. Damn it. Hit it twice.
How about it?
Don't worry about it.
Employment, bitch.
If
Oh,
you're making
Lord.
so much, why you have to go out the night before rent is due to make the rent money?
Why did I have to go out the night before to make rent money?
Yeah.
Because it don't always be like that. Every night ain't the same. I just told you, you can go from making $300 a night to making, which is still more than a regular job, is what I said. Or you can make $1,000 a night. You can make $3,000 a night. You can make however much, you know. I mean, but there's nights where you make about 300 and that's it. And then there's nights where you make really great. I mean, like amazing money. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's ups and downs with anything.
Gringa,
Literally.
hey everyone. Hey everyone, just got home from work.
Hey.
Yeah, but where are they getting pox from? Not very many people, at least in the U.S., have chicken pox. I mean, some people I guess do, but we held pox. We had chicken pox parties back in the day. You know, my dad never got chicken pox, and I can remember like he was scared to death because it's always been said that if you get chicken pox like at an older age, that it is really hard on you. My sister had hers in her eye. She got chickenpox like 3 times and she would only get like a couple at a time. And one of the times it was in her eye. It'd be in a weird place. I got them from fucking head to toe while we were on vacation. Fell asleep in the back, left for vacation. By the time I got to vacation, covered in freaking chickenpox. But I can remember that like when we had chickenpox or any of our like family would have or kids around would have chickenpox, my dad was scared to death because he had never had it. And he was born in the 50s. Like he never had it and was scared to death to get it as he was older. But yeah, we used to have chicken pox. We get chicken pox, we'd invite everybody over, because everybody wanted to get it and get it over with. Isn't that crazy? Your twin was jealous. Yeah, back in the day. Yeah. Back in the day we definitely did. But I don't know where the hell are they getting people with the chicken pox to even have the party? Is what I'm wondering. Like, let me find out that they've got a bunch of people with chicken pox somewhere. What? Yeah, I was young. I was probably like 5. I was young. We every year we went to Gatlinburg. That was our vacation. When we would always go to Gatlinburg every year, like in the fall. No, it was like into summer before school. And that was one of our vacations every year. And I can remember sitting on a balcony watching my sister down in the damn pool swimming and shit. I was pissed. Like, what the hell? Ruined my whole vacation. Oh, maybe that's what it is, Evo.
Hey.
I would
They
think
watching
that'd be
you,
like, that'd be
no,
rough.
that's the only time she grinds is when rent is due.
Yeah,
No, I grind every day, baby. You better ask somebody to really know me. Diabetes. Do I grind
Yeah.
every day?
Yes, and yes.
Except for yesterday. Yesterday was my first day off in months. My first day off in months. Best friend. Do I grind every day, bro?
So yeah, I just made sure I was saying it right. So it can happen, but it's very rare. Like very rare that would happen. Shout out to Mrs. Aquarius for the silver star. No lie. Yeah, I just remember my dad was so scared of it because like I said, he was in his 40s at the time and was like, oh my God, I'm going to get chicken pox and like die.
Like, what?
Crazy.
You bitches don't know shit about me for real. You bitches think that I'm just out here like, oh, nah, bitch, I have big bills to pay. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the chickenpox virus is a weakened virus. So it's weakened live virus, which is why it would make it so rare.
Don't worry about it, though.
But I just wonder, like, what's going to happen if somebody is anti-vax and, like I said, they end up with shingles and they don't realize that they can give their kids chickenpox.
Just know that I'm out here doing what I got to do to make ends meet, period. And I ain't asking y'all bitches for shit. How about that? I ain't asking you to support me no more. I ain't asking you to share my shit no more. I'm not asking you motherfuckers to do a damn thing. Whether you come here or don't come here. Oh, well. I come here for the people that really want me here. That's it. That's all. I don't give a fuck about making no money off of here, baby. I make more than this check in a day. Fuck are we talking about? Great money. Knock it if you want to. I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
Beverly, keep making your money in escorting. I ain't mad at you.
Period. And I will.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Janet, on the way to hell.
I'll see you
Cindy.
there, bitch.
Don't believe you talked to the IRS. Oops.
Okay. I did. Don't
Bill.
matter. I got the paperwork. Don't matter
Bill
though.
said she's a grinder. Yes.
And he is. Bill done talked to me at wee hours in the motherfucking morning when I'm still out doing my thug thizzle. Please believe me. You ain't never met a hustler like maybe I'm a hustler until I can't do it no more. I'm trying to get it all in before I get too old to do this shit anymore. You know what I'm saying? I got to do it while I can because I don't know what the fuck. But when I get old, hopefully they still got a little bit of SSI, retirement, something for me. You know, but if they don't, then shit, I'm going to have to figure out something motherfucking else. You feel me?
Big Sagittarius, where Connie Renee at?
Hopefully I got some funds put away, you know, and stored up and stacked up and, you know, got businesses going by the time I get too old. So then that way I ain't got to worry about no Social Security or SSI. You know, that's the goal anyway. That's the goal. My goal is to get financially back secure to where I can open up businesses and do what I need to do and, you know, make this shit twerk. Because that's what I need to do.
I think I always have to tell you to slow down and get some sleep.
Yeah, my best friend too. She was like, girl, if you don't go to bed, like, you need to get some rest. Like, you know, she was telling me I'm exhausted myself. But I'm like, shit, I'm grinding till I can't do it no more. Like, hey, I gotta get it, period. I'm not finna sit up here and keep losing everything I got, you know? I feel like I lost enough. It's time for me to rebuild, no matter what it takes to get there, as long as I ain't.
Wait, she said the oldest man was 62 and can't get it up. That's a lot. Well, it depends on the man because I know there's some men that are in their 30s, 40s. Like, it just depends, especially if they have taken a lot of, like, maybe anti-psych meds, or people that have maybe taken a lot of drugs, things like that. They can be sometimes in their 30s and not be able to. Crazy. Now the schedule is something I don't question so much the vaccines. I question the schedule. Now, if you don't know, you can get if you have a baby, instead of them having all of the vaccines at once, you can get what's called like I can't remember what they call it, but it's basically like they don't get them, like, you know how they give like 3 shots and each shot's got like 3 vaccines. You can get it on a damn, I wish I could remember how they say it, but you can get it on a slower schedule, basically, to where each time they come, they only get 1 shot. They only get 1 vaccine at a time. Like, you can also like slow down. There's different ways you can do it. Please advocate for your child. And as a mother, if you know your baby's sick and they still want to get vaccines, like, you're the mother, you could say, hey, the baby doesn't feel well, I'm not comfortable with this. You are the parent. Be the parent. Don't let the doctors just run over you, the nurses run over you. Please advocate for your children. I see it all the time where parents are, which I get it because CPS likes to get involved and say, oh, well, you're neglecting the child or you're this or that. And so I get it. Parents are scared of our health system, which is sad. That's why we don't get the full picture sometimes, because parents are scared to speak to healthcare. But at the same time, you have to be a parent, even in that hospital, ER, wherever you are, in that pediatrician's office, and know that's still your kid and you have rights. What did I say? Did I say the government? Is that what I said? Or are you talking to somebody else?
I'm good.
I was like, damn, did I say government? Delayed schedule.
I'm not causing no problems with
Something
nobody.
like
I'm not
that.
bothering nobody. I'm just doing me. Leave me the fuck alone. You know?
Don't worry about it. Good thing you don't have to pay that $3,000 no more. That's good.
Why don't I? I still pay $3,000 a month. What are we talking about here? I actually pay more, but okay.
They watching you months.
My bills still equal about, I'll say about 11 bands. Maybe no, not 11. Maybe 10. I don't know. I gotta add all that shit up. I don't know. I got so many payment plans and shit trying to. It's a lot.
Masterpiece, how much does YouTube pay for views? I want to make videos.
Oh, it depends on your algorithm and your, you know, how much they pay you. Everybody different.
Don't worry about it. Why only quote unquote dates at nighttime? LOL.
I don't do date. I just told you I did a date today in the morning. I just told you that. I mean, I got a shift that I work just like anybody else works a shift, you know? Sorry, y'all don't like it or can't comprehend it or whatever. You know, this is my shift. Nighttime is my shift.
Bill, one thing about May is she gonna find a way.
And motherfucking is. You feel me? Beyonce, that's my man. Thank you to my man.
India.
I love y'all.
So he 304 all night, damn clown. So he, 304 all night, damn clown.
Oh, whoever he is, I guess.
Hannah, Thug Bizzle, what the fuck? Grow the fuck up. Hood Billy, question. If you are such a grinder, why wouldn't you find a job that is less degrading? Being a felon is irrelevant. Most jobs hire. You stated the money isn't consistent, so why not a job?
I still make way more money. I don't know if you got a problem with comprehension or listening or both. I still make more money doing this than I'll make on any motherfucking job. Do you hear me?
India, we all find a way, and it's not being a 304.
Oh.
They watching you, talking to Bill between tap out sessions.
Oh,
They wa-
it could be a shift at, maybe she has a shift at, somebody said, at the 3-bedroom mansion. The only thing though with that, if she does a shift at the 3-bedroom mansion, she wouldn't have been at that dude's house with the damn dirt bike. Like, she's saying she meets them at their places. But I don't know. That's for them parties, those 4-hour parties or whatever. Was it 4 hours? Like 2 to 6 in the evening or some shit?
watching you. God, you are so dumb. Cindy, she's been opening up businesses for years and still hasn't done it.
And I may never.
Hannah, you don't lose, you waste.
I waste.
Yeah, you
I
don't lose, you waste.
Oh, okay. That's fine. And you're worried about it because of what exactly? Because of what exactly, honey? You're also worried about my life. I think it's so funny. And if you actually knew really what I really did, you really... Anyways, have a good day. Ah, shit. I love y'all. Y'all motherfuckers. Y'all pathetic motherfuckers. I love y'all. Anybody
Billy.
that worries about another person's life so much is pathetic in my eyes. I'll never waste time
Hell
worrying
no.
about somebody else like y'all worry about somebody else.
Hell no,
That shit
madam.
crazy. In a negative way. The people that love me, that support me, that worry about me, I love y'all. I thank God for y'all. The haters, bitches that are worried about trying to make up my life and make it be something that it's not, fuck all y'all. For real, for real.
Big Sagittarius, were you talking about your ex-sister?
Oh,
when
wow,
you said
Deanna.
you can't stand a dirty bitch?
No.
No, she was talking about Kat. She's talking about Kat being a dirty bee. Because she's back in that house, and the last person, this is my theory, my opinion. She's back in that house, and the last person to live in that house was Kat. So, and we all know how she feels about how Kat cleans, which I can only imagine. I have to agree with her on that one. I don't know Kat like that, but I would only imagine that's the truth. And so that was a little shade towards Kat, talking about, yeah, some messy, dirty bitch was in the bathroom that I had to clean up after. That's why. That was one of the clues that that she was back there. They were asking if she was throwing shade towards Whitney, I guess.
Trying to make up my life and make it...
Sagittarius, were you talking about your...
Oh, yeah.
Right here.
For real, for real.
Big Sagittarius, were you talking about your ex-sister when you said you can't stand a dirty bitch?
No.
Oh, she said her ex-sister. I thought she said her ex. Oh, so she's saying that she wasn't talking about Kat. But no, maybe does she consider Kat ex-sister? Like, come on. Who knows? I don't know who the messy bitch was then that was in a bathroom she had to clean up after. Ooh, I just thought about it. Maybe Whitney had a chick over there. Because remember I said I didn't think Kat colors her hair, dyes her hair. So I wonder if Whitney had a chick. Like, remember Whitney was hanging out with some girl? Maybe Whitney had a chick that went over there and dyed her hair in the bathroom. I didn't even think about that. Well, Val, now she's saying it wasn't Kat. So now I'm thinking, damn. It was definitely shade towards somebody. Because she said, I had to clean up the bathroom after a messy bitch dyed her hair. That's what all signs are pointing to, May.
Sister when you said you can't stand a dirty bitch?
No. I wasn't talking about my sister at all.
Masterpiece, I want to make cooking videos in lingerie.
Period. Do it. You could do it, put your back into it.
Don't worry about it. Damn your mans. Don't go half on bills. That's wild.
Who said that? Who said I got a man? Oops.
Our crazy life. Even if she had a different job, bitches would still find a reason to hate on her. Why the fuck does it even matter?
Yeah, I was making money on social media and you hoes was hating. No matter what I do, you hoes is hating. Knock it the fuck off, bro. Stop acting like it's gonna change.
That's
If I
crazy,
worked at
Tiffany.
McDonald's, you'd be calling up to that motherfucker trying to find out which one. You could try to get me fired. I could literally tell y'all do any fucking thing.
Girl, why the hell would anybody want to get you fired? So that you can come on here and say the haters got you fired and then ask for money? That's what I never understood. Like with Tati and Brandy and all of them, I'm not calling none of their jobs. I want their ass to work. Just like if Kat went out here and got a 9 to 5, I ain't calling her job unless I'm calling to say, oh, you better be glad you got Kat up there. She's a great worker. I hope they keep their jobs and contribute to society. Why the hell would I ever call them? Y'all are the ones that like to call jobs. I love how she always projects. Maybe you're the one that said you were going to call jobs and do the most. I
I
hope
can
y'all
have an
get
ad
it
and not
done.
even be doing that and just post that shit
Oh,
just so y'all
Lord.
believed it. And y'all gonna run with it. Because it's negative. May's a whore, she's an escort. All along, I'm something else. Imagine that.
Beverly, I know you're not a hoe or nothing, May. Mom always told me if a woman gonna be a hoe, be a good hoe. Rest in peace, Mom.
Period.
Adri, does it feel weird being back in your old house you had with Whitney?
No, it feels great. Which house? I had a couple houses.
Oh Lord, look at her trying to play it off. Cause that damn the answer when she was caught off guard, which again I don't know why, because she gets everything else. But when she was caught off guard and paused and then was like, well, what's it matter where I am? That gave it away to me. Her reaction definitely gave it away.
Houses with Whitney. Which one is it, Blue's Clues? Y'all know every motherfucking thing.
Bill, that's my clown.
What the fuck? Wait a second.
Good morning. Could you please tell the jurors your
Oh yeah, she did get to speak today. Did she just end it? Like not saying shit? That's so rude.
An escort. All along, I'm something else.
Nothing, May. Mom always told me if a woman
Look.
gonna be a hoe, be a good hoe. Rest in peace, Mom.
Damn, she just ended that shit. Like,
Adri,
bye
does
y'all.
it feel weird being back in your old house you had with Whitney?
No, it feels great. Which house? I had a couple houses with Whitney. Which one is it, Blue's Clues? Y'all know every motherfucking thing.
Bill, that
Well, the dog was only at one house. And you said he was here. So when you say he was here, I would assume you're in the only house that the dog was. Doesn't take a genius to put that 1 and 2, 1 and plus 1 equals 2. Blues Clues. The fuck? Yes, T Little. But when she answered that shit, come on now, talk about Blues Clues and shit, girl.
that's my clown.
And end. What? That's crazy. Not that's the last thing she talks about. Oh yeah, Sheena, we talked about it on True Crime. That's one of the because I'm definitely following the trial and giving updates and stuff. Crazy, but yeah, when they ask her, let me get that timestamp. I gotta. May says she checked the cameras. Yep, the cameras. Not only that, she was like the dog. Cat put the dog here, and I was out of town. I thought the dog was here, and then she just kept saying it. She's mad because she calls herself keeping stuff from us, but she keeps getting clocked. Right? No, Val, she's been MIA. She hasn't posted anything. So people are speculating that she's back with Danny, which people were speculating that anyway because Danny posted those old pictures and everybody thought, "Oh my god, they didn't pay attention." Like her hair was different. Like most people just don't pay attention to that stuff. So they just assumed that Danny had Summer because she was posting her. But Danny, that was after that whole thing with the Dollar General and the car running in there. And so people are speculating that she is back with Danny even though they know the pictures are old. Got paid Mondays. They said TikTok pays out on Mondays, but she's been gone all weekend. Ever since the last thing I have seen was the Dollar General stuff where the car went through the Dollar General and then she posted on there and then Danny posted a bunch of stories and I made videos of it. Last thing I've seen. Crazy. Yes, Danny, and I get it because Danny knows more than anybody how quick somebody can be taken away because she lost her three best friends when they were 18. So and I'm sure Danny used that to her because I do think she's manipulative and uses things. I'm sure Danny, because even in her post, she was like, I could lose you at any time. Like, I want to fight for my family. So she was getting a lot of gifts. Yes, Val. And anytime she says social media is her job, but then anytime they talk about like how many gifts or when do you get paid or she ignores all of those questions. But if you say it's your job, why do you want to not answer those? Because you don't want the people who are donating to you who feel sorry that you're homeless and all these things to realize like, okay, so she's homeless, but she's making bands every week. Like, what are you doing? Which she did just come back to social media, but still, there should be no reason that she can't pay for her own hotel, in my opinion. But she makes people think that she's out there with nothing, uh, out there with nothing, with a kid, pregnant. I mean, maybe she's in labor. I don't know. I haven't seen Kat live if she got the rent. The last time I heard anything, she went live crying, saying that she didn't have the rent. And that was on like the 28th of July. And then she went, excuse me, and then or 29th or something. And then she went live again, I think the day after, a day or 2 days after, and said that she was still short on the rent, that she's working her ass off, and she's still, not only is she short on the rent, but she's also short on other bills. We all know it's back to school time, so the girls are going to need clothes and shoes and all that stuff, and she can't even pay the rent. So kind of, we were talking about that post that I put up about us thinking it was a $1,500 loan that she got from that Amy girl, and here all this time it was a $1,800 gift. So, but at least it's a gift, because I was thinking if she expected that back, I mean, I don't get it. Okay, let's see. Trying to figure out how Dom asked that question about the house, because I was wanting to go back to her response. I can't remember. I was trying to look it up through the transcript. Okay, let's see. I think I found it. Hopefully this is it. Because she only mentioned house a few times, so let's see. Did I say 41? Hold on. 41, 35. Oh yeah, did you guys see that Hogman's on house arrest? Right, they got new iPhones though. Right, madam. She said she's working her ass off and she's drowning. Oh yeah, Shonda, for sure. She says she's drowning, but again, she took off all those days in June. Then she took off all that time in July because she couldn't pay her car, and then she finally got a battery, and she was in her Discord saying she needed $200. That was like a week before the rent. And then Mary drops her Cash App, which Mary bought the battery for her. So it's like, girl, where's your money? But they got new phones. And didn't they do like a shopping thing at Walmart or somewhere? Just crazy. Like, you can't just, like I said, those 3 days when that whole car incident in June, where her car wouldn't turn off. And then the tow truck driver got there and everything was fine. He had it working. She still had it towed. But she says that she didn't work for 3 days, didn't take the car out for 3 days and work because she was scared. Like I said the other day, we don't have that option. When you have bills and you're a single parent or just a single person, period, you don't have the option to take off 3 days. Shit, even if you're not single, Some two people households, they don't have the option to be like, well, it was raining today. That's another thing. It was raining, so I didn't want to go to work today. No, you get your ass out there and work in the fucking rain. Like, the fact that she still acts like she has an option, like when she was living with May, like May said, sometimes sometimes they paid and sometimes they didn't if they didn't have it. Well, when you live in a house and you're renting from a landlord or paying a mortgage, you don't have that option to be like, well, I can't pay it this month. It doesn't work that way. That's why when it's raining, that's not an excuse not to go work. Because you're scared because your car wouldn't turn off, you're scared to go work. No, you go work and pray to God it doesn't turn off. And if it does, you figure it out when that happens. But you don't have the option to just be like, well, I stayed in today because, I walked out. It wasn't my vibe. The weather wasn't as good as I needed it to be. So I'm not working today. Like, we'd all be homeless if that was the case. Crazy. Yeah, Jill, something's up for sure. Something is up. And I always wondered because, Danny definitely does things. And the fact that she spent the money for juice that was supposed to be for the baby and money for cherries and all these things, the fact that she openly admits that she gives money to Danny that should have been for her kids for Danny to do rugs. I feel like, is she participating with Danny? Because it doesn't make sense. Most mothers would not, especially if they're clean and sober, well, not sober maybe, but if they don't do rugs, most mothers that aren't addicted themselves are not going to take away from their baby to hand somebody money to go do rugs. That part never made sense to me. But hey, maybe there are some people out there that do that. I'm sure there are. Some people are like partner centered. I was going to say man centered, but doesn't quite work for that situation. But yeah, people get to where I guess they pick their partner over their child.
Don't worry about it, girl.
Wait, what?
Our crazy life. Hey, May. Hey, everyone.
Hey.
Don't worry about it. I'm late, but I had a question. Are you back living in your old house?
Why does it matter to you? Why do y'all?
That was her response. If you were just came in, so that was her response, where she's talking about it.
Our crazy life. Hey, May. Hey, everyone.
Let's see.
Hey.
Where's that one?
Don't worry about it. I'm late, but I had a question. Are you back living in your old house?
Why does it matter to you? Why do y'all care where I live? That shit weird. Don't worry about where I live at.
Scammy, what's the oldest man you went on a date with?
I think he was 62.
Okay, so for maybe some of you guys that did not hear this part, I just wanted to play this part one time about the bathroom. Because like I said, I was kind of confused because she says that they were in there dyeing their hair. And I said, well, Kat, I don't think dyes her hair. Maybe it was her daughter's. But now I'm starting to think maybe Whitney had a chick over there doing it. All right, so I'm going to go to this timestamp. 11. Okay. People will ask me when I turn 50, why didn't my husband buy me a Rolls Royce? I'm not paying $200K for a car. Like, I better be able to live in it if it's $200K. Like, I just don't see the point of stuff like that. Unless I've got like, see, even me, if I feel like, even if I was like uber rich, I still wouldn't want a Rolls Royce. Like, for what? Like, I just can't see. I'm just not that type. I really just don't think that. And like I said, even if I had millions and millions, I still don't think. Like, I'd rather buy multiple properties. I'd rather buy a tiny home for 200,000 than a damn Rolls Royce. Like, I don't know. But Whitney had been in her apartment, so I don't think it was Whitney. I think she was talking. Well, no, but that's right, because Whitney wasn't in the house. Okay, you're right. See, that's why we talk about stuff like that. That makes sense. Whitney's been in her apartment. So I don't know who she was talking about. She said it wasn't Kat. But listen what she said.
Oh, I think that fixed him a little bit though. I'm dragging today, y'all. I'm so tired today. It's crazy. I'm like really dragging for real. I feel like I'm dragging to the ground. For real. Ads are popping, yes. We had it all. How's my day been? Good. I cooked dinner. I got laundry done. I folded laundry, put laundry up, normal bitch shit. Did everything I needed to do, really. And now I'm sleepy. I'm just gonna lay up for about an hour. Laundry here, organize this room, bleach down the bathroom, because somebody else made the bathroom real messed up. So I had to clean it up, bleach it all down, because she got hair dye all over the place. Ugh. Can't stand a messy bitch.
See, she said she got hair dye all over the place. Can't stand a messy bitch. So I don't know. I don't know who would have been in there. I don't know who she's talking about. But again, just because she said she's not talking about Kat doesn't mean she's not, or who knows. But I really don't think Kat does her hair. I mean, she could. Maybe we just don't know. Maybe she has gray hair and she covers it up. I don't know. Kat was moving out when Armani was there. Yeah, but I don't think Armani stayed in that house though. Because she was there while Kat was like moving her stuff, but I don't know. I mean, she could have, but just the way she said it, I don't know who she's talking about.
So I had to clean it up, bleach it all down, because she got hair dye all over the place. Ugh. Can't stand a messy bitch. Literally, like, gotcha. Everybody on Facebook, come on over to YouTube. Bye, Facebook.
Oh, maybe that's what it was. Maybe they did rent it out to somebody because Kat left in June. So maybe they rented it out for like June and you know what I mean? June and July. Maybe that's why she just got back in there the last couple of days of July. I don't know. She could have had it rented. She could have had it rented out. That's true. She did say, well, she didn't say she had it rented out. She said she let her house go and then said that somebody took over the other house. But who knows? That could be, though. It could be somebody that rented it after Kat because they have to get somebody in there in that house to pay the rent because they were still responsible for the rent. But it also makes sense why maybe they said, I let my house go because she would have had to let that one house go in order to move back into this one. So that part makes sense. But yeah, maybe she rented it out to somebody after Kat and they didn't work out either. May's man was at May. She may have because she didn't want anyone around her man. Maybe. Yeah, but Mel, the only thing about that is Whitney wasn't there after Kat. So it wouldn't have been there, Mel. Val I think it was Val, brought that to my attention. Kat was there after Whitney. But it makes sense if somebody rented it out because she did make a post on her page that said if anybody, wants to rent a place. So yeah, she probably put some dancer or somebody as another 304 up in there or something that didn't pay the damn bills either. Cat had no furniture. I know all of it didn't fly off on the highway. Yeah, just the bed frame flew off, Steph. Just the bed frame.
Goodbye.
But yeah, that's crazy. So probably rented it out to somebody they knew for at least June, and maybe she got out in July because she wasn't going to pay August or something. Because clearly maybe he's throwing shade at somebody talking about calling him a messy bitch. So who knows? Maybe Tati or Brandy stayed there for a month. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, broccoli. On Facebook. Find it. Oh, I see it. Oh, I did see that. Somebody sent that to me. I don't know if it was I think somebody else sent that. Let me show this. This is crazy. Somebody else sent me this damn clip too. Let me see what it's under. Maybe I checked yours and I just didn't reply. Sagittarius, not her name being Sagittarius Sunday or Sagittarius Shorty. That's her name, Sagittarius Shorty. Shorty describes her main side hustle. Here it is. I mean, it definitely is a thing. Whitney is running from parole. Lord, parole.
Me to poo on their chest.
How many clients do you have?
I have like 3 like regulars.
How much per turd?
I'd say like a 200. Sometimes they make me stay like over the weekend. I shit on them every time I have to go. When I have the runs, like they like to get shit on when I have the runs, like diarrhea. Well, I don't have a problem shitting like on people because I like went to jail. So like you have to shit in front of people when you're in a cell. So I went to jail for pepper spraying someone.
Why'd you pepper spray him?
Because she was trying to fight me and I don't fight because that's ratchet and I'm like a grown woman. Guys will pay me to poo on their chest.
How many?
What got me was the fact that she said at the end, because I don't fight, that's ratchet, and I'm a grown-ass woman. So you draw the line at fighting, but somehow pooping on them is what? Pooping on them doesn't cross the line. That's not ratchet, but fighting is. Okay, that's where she draws the line, you guys. Fighting is ratchet, you guys. No, madams. I just read that comment. I've been watching the replays, been too busy to watch you live. All support. I know, Broccoli. You're definitely team replay crew. And I love you for the support. Thank you so much. You've been with me for a while. And tell your sister, hey. Only reason they went through with divorce is because of taxes, in my opinion. Five millions on property. Yeah, me too. I've had enough internet for the day. Oh, that's ratchet. She said, yeah, no, I'm not fighting. That's ratchet. Girl, you're literally getting interviewed talking about pooing on people. But fighting is ratchet. That's all for today, folks. I love y'all. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I will see you tomorrow. For those of you who follow the malarkey, bye.